Hi, folks. It's a Sunday night, and we are back for some more fun and games. We are the Wrasslin for Life Network. We're in for a good night tonight. I hope everyone out there is having a happy, wonderful, safe weekend. But here we are. We are going to bring you our WWE draft. Of course, it's announced and the dates moved, and it's been exciting, kind of lukewarm for some people. But that being said, we're going to get into our WWE draft. It's going to be host versus host. My man's jumped on SmackDown, so I'll take Raw. We're going to go into it. We got our notebooks, we got our pens, we got our paper, we got the draft board. Folks, light up the chat. Let us know how you're feeling. We got the draft coming your way. Strap in, strap on, grab your feel good, put a smile on your face. Let's go. Ding, 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 and never ever before. Maybe that ding has meant more. Folks, it is the draft. WWE announced they're going to do their draft coming up, so we thought we would jump on and fantasy book our own personal drafts. We're going to go mano a mano. Mr. Every Night, KJ White, taking on that guy.
If you smell, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the Wrestling for Life Network proudly brings to you its YouTube tag stream champions of the world, the Every Night Delight, KJ White. I am Big Nick, and I am the one and only one in this draft.
All right,
man. Books I've been studying. Been doing the Poindexter, push up the glasses, everything.
That's it. I told everybody I'm doing the complete opposite. I'm taking the tortoise approach to this.
Yeah, this man's gonna just literally the tortoise in the hair approach this.
Right, I'm shooting from the hip. See how this all works out for me. My biggest concern with this draft would be short-term memory, but hey, here we go, folks. Right. It's going to be a fun one. I see a lot of people jumping into the chat. So Nick got some reverb. All right.
Well, I think there was an echo somewhere. I heard it as I was talking. Yeah. That's just when you got this
Nick's been in an echo chamber all day.
This baritone, big-chested voice that I got here.
Yeah, no, Nick's been in an echo chamber all day.
Sometimes you get operatic with it.
Right? You've been prepping. So
yeah, exactly. See, well, Rocco's still out here. I saw him earlier cheering on the Pisons. Go Blue. So we got Team SmackDown versus Team Raw. USA versus Canada.
At least I got like one of the three colors in the flag. And
well, so also the Bonkers is there with you, so we got a nice divide.
There you go. Go red. Go red. Now, red is taking the first pick because my man's, he jumped all over what team he wanted.
I took the brand first.
Everything in this life has a price. And I was like,
oh, no, you shouldn't do that. Don't do that right now. You get sued.
Oh, I don't want to get sued.
You're gonna end up in trouble in Mississippi.
Why? Oh shit! Yeah. All right. I'm Canadian. I played ignorance.
Yeah, you're good.
Going to be an interesting draft. Yeah. Not an understatement, my bud.
Yeah, you expect the unexpected.
What? I bet I draft pick on WWE Raw. Okay. But, yeah, keep the chats coming. We're going to check in with you guys, see how you think we're doing, and we expect all the chirping on our shitty picks.
I was going to say, Damien saying go Blue. Where was it? C-Money saying, I can't wait to mock your draft picks.
Yes, I can't wait to mock them too. Trust me. But, I mean, I guess with all that being said, sir, we will say that WWE Raw is on the clock. And, I mean, being that I get the first pick, and we debated what we were going to do with the rules, but I don't think anyone's going to be able to fault me.
Well, do you want to pull up the rules first there?
Oh, yes. I said all these rules.
All the rules.
All right. So we do have some rules. Nick has a point. He wants to make sure we play by the rules here. So
exactly. Got to keep it fair.
We're going to change it up from your standard, what you'll see with the WWE draft. They do like the 3-2 offset. We're just going to go 1 for 1. There'll be 20 rounds. So you're here for a while, guys. So that's why I said get your snacks. Must include 5 women, 4 tag teams. Tag teams count as 1 pick, and picking a faction can be negotiated. So if either myself or Big Nick decide that we want to go after more than just a tag team, we're going to have to get permission from the other side and probably give up something to do so. So
you might see some trades. Happen.
A little bit of strange and change, my folks.
All right.
I
Do
paraphrased
something
that
strange for a little piece change.
one. All right. So now that you guys know the rules, you know what we're gonna do, and everyone out there, you guys can let me know or us know what would your first overall pick be for the WWE draft. I have no choice, and I mean this is why when we were kind of debating on who's going to be the first
You're
pick,
gonna do it, aren't you?
I have to do it. I have to do it. He's got it all, man. If everybody would like to acknowledge my first round pick.
Oh, I feared this day. You are taking Romulus Reigns. Oh, I feel I signed my fate.
Dun, dun. I knew you. What else can I do?
I feared it. It was run from it, hide from it. I am inevitable.
Yeah. So I don't think. Anyone out there gonna? LA Knight was a good shout. All right. Maybe I missed the mark on that one.
With the first pick of the 2023 draft, C Money selects the Brooklyn Brawler. Bit of a reach.
I don't think he was even a first overall pick in 1983. But
yeah, Rocco's saying my first overall pick would be Vito. So you're staying to the
He's only all Italian wrestling.
Richard, KJ, Big Nick, we got news that must not be the paranoia's mental health is safe, boys. Absolutely. I'm not sure I fully got what you're saying, but 100% we advocate mental health. Trust me.
That's it.
Then you know. Yeah. Damien saying Cody would have been the first pick.
What's C Money's pick? Oh, he's laughing at me. Okay. I think I got Neko again. That's weird.
Oh, but so you went Romulus Reigns. You went Roman Reigns, the tribal chief.
I went tribal chief. So the SmackDown is on the clock, folks.
And now, so does that mean that I get a world? Have to clarify a new world champion, or does he get? Do we get visitation rights with?
Yeah, as of right now, for the sake of not being here for 7 hours, we'll just say that I currently have 2 belts, but you can do whatever you want.
No. We'd say that because there's potential that they might do that. That whichever show Roman doesn't land on, that show has to create a new championship. So
I would say that you were free to do that with your show at this point.
Fair enough. So I'm debating between 2 people right now that are in a certain storyline of which one
debate away
want to make champion. I'm looking through the board here. Okay. Well, we've got Bobby, we've got Braun, we've got Brock.
We've got a lot of bees.
Yeah, we got a lot of bees, a lot of big bees, a lot of big beefy boys slapping meat.
Right.
New champion. To make everybody have that feel-good moment, I feel it's got to be. It's the hard times, baby. It's hard times when you're out here drafting number 2 in this. Okay. You have to take Mr. Cody Rhodes, baby. You need to have that adrenaline in your soul. Something. He's on SmackDown.
All right. So that would be Roman Reigns to Raw and Cody Rhodes to SmackDown. So we might not get the conclusion of that story here. And
that you build up, and then a Survivor Series feels a lot more important. You get a cross brand, you get back to the unification. You redo that again.
Right. Not a bad shout. So first round in the books. I guess we'll put me back on the clock to keep things moving along. Now I'm torn with the second pick because I really want a certain person, and I'm hoping they're still there. But I also think I can kind of get greedy early, and I'm kind of biased. So out of the gate, I think for my second pick, as soon as I find them on the board.
That's fine. I'll read through some comments here because Christopher's saying his first pick would have been Seth Rollins. We've got Bonkers throwing out throwing out Finn Balor. Damien throwing out Cody Rhodes. Dale said I made a good pick. So see, I'm already getting compliments on my draft picks, and we're only 1 pick in.
That's a good pick. It's a good pick.
And the NXT brand being the draft as well. We're gonna have to look through the draft pool here of if NXT is included.
Yeah.
How many call-ups?
Hey, with the rules where anybody's available, so
right.
All right.
Ratnick saying LA Knight, yeah.
Hold on tight. LA's high on my list. Wink, wink.
Oh.
All right, with the second pick coming to Raw, I'm greedy for gold, buddy. So I got to go after some champions. Which one? I'm going to take the tag team champions.
Oh, you sneaky bastard!
With the second overall pick, I'm going to take Sammy and KO. So at least my tag team division is taken care of. It's getting some love.
You would pick the Canadians. You would pick the Canadians.
Right.
I feel like
And then when they break
an obligatory pick here for you.
Right. Part of my theory here is when they break up, which will happen. When they break up, I got a good storyline to build here on Raw.
Right.
So,
well, see money out here thinking we're going to take Gunther.
Oh.
KJ is the belt collector. Yeah, so I might have to start grabbing some champions here. I might lose all the champions, just have to add a bunch of new ones. Go full Tony Khan here.
We'll see how greedy I am for the gold coming up. But yeah, that's my pick. So they are off the board. Thank you, Dale. Thank you.
And that's your first tag team off the board. I think we had to do 4 tag teams and 5 females. So, well, I gotta find a champion here. I feel now. Which champion do I go with? Do I go mid card title? Do I go women's tag title? What do I do here? What do I do?
I don't think I have the women's tag champions on the board.
That's fine. They probably forgot them on the roster page and everything else too. So you might have them individually, just not together.
Right.
But speaking of women's champions, I have to. You acknowledge Roman Reigns. I have to acknowledge Mommy. I have to get Rhea on SmackDown. I lost the Universal title. I got to at least keep the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Dude.
Absolutely. And she's a star. So right now, boom, across both divisions, I think I got top tier.
That's that's not a bad shout at all. That's a bit of she went high. She was high on my list. I'm not gonna lie. I'm a little bummed out that you're taking Rhea. But we'll see what we can do there. Man,
I mean, you got the tag team champions. You got Feel Good Sammy right now. So
yeah.
And when they split, you got 2 right there. You got a fantastic story.
All right. So I got a proposition for you on pick 3 here.
All right. Well, fine. First, let's get through some of these.
Through some of these comments.
Well, Hassan's taken KO and Sammy. Ratnick's Dom. Get Dom. Damien said the Usos. Oh, I was tempted, but I need that. We need to go champion for champion here. I feel a little bit. C Money said Brock again. Not a bad shout. Still on the board. A lot of big names still on the board. I feel like I'm turning into Mel Kiper. Why? Yes, Rhea. Usos.
Nice.
Oh, Dale saying great pick. So I got the first great pick from
there you go.
Dale here.
There you go. Mine was good. Yours was great.
Damien saying Bianca. Ronnie saying hi everybody. Big Nick, you got the American Mommy combo. Great start. Yeah, sound like a mambo.
Right.
So what's your proposition, sir? Sorry, I've talked long enough.
I'm debating here now. You've talked enough.
You're a master debater, though. So
I've had time to think, but Raw is on the clock for round 3 here, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for tuning in. If you are new here, we will be back tomorrow for Raw, all through the week for all your watch-alongs. We are the alternative commentary for all that. I think I'm stalling at this point, but
well, we might have our first trade on the board here. It seems
we might have to trade. So I think what I'll do is I'll give you back-to-back picks. So I'll give you my 4th round pick essentially. But you're going to allow me to take.
Well, so you'll let me have an extra pick. Will I have an extra 4th round pick? Sorry.
Yeah. So your next pick, you'll get 2.
Just essentially get an
extra. So I'm going to pick a 3rd round pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we'll make that work. Yeah. So I'll give you an extra pick, but I want to be able to take a faction. So I'll be taking 3 people with my next pick.
Now, can I know who it is? Because I feel very much like I know who this is.
No, not really. I think that would really.
Okay, so I don't know. So can you sweeten the deal? So I guess I'll poll the audience here real quick of phone a friend. Gotta be Gunther, Seth, Blake saying hi, Bobby Lashley. It's the new day. Yes, it is.
That's it. Big E's coming back.
Do we take the deal or do we sweeten the deal here? I think that
I don't know.
I think I know where you're going with this. I expect some shady trade maneuvering. Absolutely. I think that's what you get now here.
I just want to kind of clear some shit up.
I get 2 then because you're drafting a tag team and. Well, no.
Yeah, so I'll give you back-to-back picks. So you pick twice in a row. The next 2 picks after this pick are yours.
Back to back.
Back to backs.
And so do you still draft then in the next round, or do you literally can just concede that pick?
I can concede that pick.
Okay, so the third person will count as your 4th round pick.
Deal. Did you freeze?
Okay, fair enough. So I got you back when we go to the 5th round. I think I did for half a second because this deal is just ice cold.
So you're
I was just contemplating. I was in deep thought here.
You froze for a second. I thought you were in deep thought.
So I'll get back-to-back picks here. So, right. So I'll get back-to-back picks.
I'm taking a risk because
then after that, we'll go to the 5th round.
What's that?
Fair enough. I get you. Have it. Fine. Sold.
Okay. So for my 3rd pick then, if we're going...
Oh, I like this. Sorry. Shady trading hype is on.
Right.
KJ want Condom Judgment Day. Oh, maybe. I think you should take it. Get 2 next with 1 be a faction as well. Oh, so then that's another thing before we fully sign off of this. So if one of my next 2 is a faction, do I have to counter trade, or can I use that?
You have to counter trade. We negotiate faction picks.
Fair enough. Fine.
Fine. See, I'm hampering myself because I'm leaving a couple big names loose right now. But I think what generally happens is, ladies and gentlemen, we have a trade.
Right. Who's the commissioner here? So someone play commissioner around here that needs to announce that SmackDown has or Raw has traded its 4th round draft pick to Friday Night SmackDown.
Yes, and with that draft pick, I am going to take Imperium.
Oh my god! I really had no idea that's what you were
really.
Doing.
No,
I was so sold. So I'll trade you. Okay, so can we make a deal back? I'll trade you back your draft pick, and I just get to do the same thing.
You get to take Imperium? What?
No, I get to draft a faction the same way.
I get my draft pick back?
You get your draft pick back. We go back into the 4th round if we just each draft a faction, a triple faction here, because that is nowhere near in hell. That caught me so off guard. I was not expecting that at all.
No, I'm down. I think I like this. There we go.
Okay.
Look, he called it. Someone else there, like the 2 names I was batting around, and the fans are like right on it because they're like, it's gonna take Gunther and Imperium or this guy, and I'm like, fuck, shop.
Oh my god! So you didn't even think about who I was thinking about? Didn't even think the thoughts that I was thinking? I
might have thought the thoughts, but we'll see. So it's SmackDown is on the clock for round 3.
Fair enough. Well, so far we've got this mock draft is great. Nice. KJ, Gunther, and Roman are top tier right now. Granted, if I do this now, just because I realized you just took the IC title, so I could be at danger here.
I'm sweeping the belt
of not having a mid-card title.
Just collecting the gold, buddy.
Right, but Gunther +2. Well, see, you blew Ratnick's mind just like you blew mine. I think I know what Big Nick is choosing next.
Let me know if you're watching right now. Was taking Imperium 3 too high, leaving a couple names out there? I feel like it's Gunther's worth it. Future world champion.
I don't know if you have all 3 of them together.
Put it in the private. If I don't, pause.
Yeah, pause on that. So Damien's giving you a great pick, KJ. So you got 2 now great picks. Ronnie's expecting me to take Judgment Day here.
I thought about it. I mean, you can't.
Could you? But I was really not expecting. So now you've got not only the Universal and the WWE champion. I got to make a new belt, or we figure that out. And I'm setting myself up for potentially to be out for both mid cards because you get the next pick after this now, and you've already got the IC belt.
I do. I kind of went. I put gold, a premium on the gold, and I definitely wanted to get some champions in. I think we might see something similar come Friday.
Yeah, true. Or pick AJ Styles. Nobody wants Lawo. KJ stack them picks. Bloodline, Uso, and Solo.
We were just debating that. I took out their leader. I didn't think they would.
Yeah, but that's not the whole group.
All right.
Should I link this live stream on my Discord server? Yes, absolutely.
Yes.
You should share this with anybody and everybody. 100%. Anybody that is out there that is, was, could, should, would be a wrestling fan. That's out here for a good time. Who else is out there giving you an actual live mock draft of the WWE draft right now?
So is that what you want to do with your pick?
That is what I want to do with my pick.
I'll allow it. I'll be a nice guy because
I thought that's where you were going, and that's what's. I was like, all right, fine, have it. You can have it. I know where you're going. I'll counter that.
Just keep talking for 10 seconds, and I'll make.
That's fine. I got you.
So
is the draft this Friday? Yes, it is. So Monday night's technically the go home show for the WWE draft.
Yeah, and we'll see. I'm nervous. It might be a little bit of a flat show because of that. Or they could try and hype us up, but lately, who knows with the dubs?
Right. And C Money saying just trying to provide balance. Well, KJ already took Thanos there at the start of this, so got to provide balance to the universe here.
All right.
John, what up? Yeah, hi. To take I think John's trying to say you're too vitamined up to take Imperium in that draft pick.
What?
But Hassan saying, hey guys, thanks for the rampage for me yesterday. Shout out. We're here covering anything. We got you, my guy.
We got you.
Yes, Ronnie.
So Nick, your pick.
Alt delete.
Oh, that's a faction if you wanted it. I would put that up there.
Does anyone think that they're going to get drafted as a faction?
No, but your pick is at the bottom of the list right now, sir. It should populate now.
Okie dokie.
No, 1 second. There you go.
There we go. So finally, the SmackDown
draft. I'm a nice guy.
Yeah. So the Bloodline, the rest of the Bloodline, Solo and the Usos, is coming to Friday Night SmackDown. That's where they will be. So you can have Roman, but I feel like we can work out visitation rights. I feel here.
That's funny as hell. No, I'll let you have it. I technically feel like I killed I was gonna eventually try and draft the guys separately, but I'll let you have it because I got my pick back, so I'm okay.
There we go. So we just rolling right along here.
All right, what direction do I want to go in? Because I've voided one so far, but there's a name I think I gotta take off the list, guys. It's come up.
I shouldn't pull that up then because you might do it.
What's that? Yeah, no, okay, it's come up a lot, so I'm gonna take the Savior.
Oh, really? Okay. All right. He was the one that I considered, like, if I didn't think about, because I thought you were signed, sealed, delivered with the Bloodline. He was 100% a guy I would have taken in that when we initially traded.
Well, there you go. So with Seth, yeah, you know what? Every show needs a good sing along. So I'm all for Seth Rollins. He's a main eventer.
Oh, yeah. And well, now you get the Seth versus Roman storyline that you can do.
That's true, and that's part of my thought process there.
Right, and you can just have him play the Cody Rhodes spot with KO and Sammy.
Fair enough. Well, with that being said,
the Monday Night Messiah stays on Mondays. Yes,
it only seems fair. Where are you going with your next pick?
Some people are trying to tell me to take Cameron Grimes. I got a great pick. I got John telling me to go W Theory, the forgotten child of W Morrissey and Austin Theory. W Theory.
W Theory. Interesting.
Choose Seth Rollins on SmackDown draft. Well, Hassan, he just got taken right before. Any chance North American champ Wesley gets drafted to main roster?
There's always a chance.
I think there might be more of a chance in our draft that happens than in their actual draft.
That's true. I thought of somebody actually that wasn't.
With that being said, let me see if I can look through the board here for who I'm looking for, because you already took the IC belt, so I got to at least make sure I keep a mid-card title here.
Yeah, I know where you're going.
If I've got Cody as my babyface main champ, I got to take Austin Theory. If I got to have the U.S. title comes to SmackDown,
I'm okay with that.
And we could end up building to a whole feud of Cody versus Theory one day for the big strap.
Cody versus Theory, eh? Wow. All right.
Well, that would be long-term booking there, sir.
Okay. So with that being said, Austin Theory, another title is off the board. Round 4 in the books. Folks, how we doing? How you guys doing out there?
Right. What you thinking? What you feeling?
Anybody
Who so far would you tune into?
Well, it's early. It's 4 picks in, bro.
Yeah, like I said, well, still, who's pulling out that in front here?
I don't know. I got Roman, Sammy KO, Imperium.
You got all the belts.
I got all the belts. Seth, no, you added Theory. You got Rhea. Rhea's a ball breaker now because I haven't got on. Let me rephrase.
I forgot I've got the only female so far. Drafted.
You have the only lady wrestler, so I might have to consider what to do about that.
Touche. Oh, I could work that angle here.
Yeah. See,
can we trade people who have been picked?
I mean, I'm sure people would have fun watching us argue about it.
Oh, God. All right.
Bob Backlund's my next pick. Thanks, Vape Cart. Definitely going Bob Backlund.
Who is your 4th round pick, sir?
You know, we're on 5.
Oh, yeah, we are on 5. Sorry. Well, the vitamins right there. I'm curious which one of you to draft Bray Wyatt. Ooh. Or Drew McIntyre.
I think I'm going to go off the fucking board here, bud.
Oh, really? Okay. Well, Ronnie's already going with me. Why? So are you taking C Money's advice here? You're going to draft Bruno San Martino?
Good old Bruno. He's good for a title run.
Well, you said, you were going to take Bob Backlund. So, are you going with the cross-faced chicken wing?
No, I think I'm going to surprise everybody with my 5th pick, but I need this matchup. So I need this battle to happen on my show. And I think I want to book this over and over. Might be a little high, but I think the guy's a superstar. So a little off the charts, folks, but number 5.
Oh, really? Wow. That's an interesting pick to take there.
Well, like I said, it's high. I admit it's high, but I wanted to get it done. And I want Dragunov, a Gunther. I might book him every fucking week.
Fair enough. Oh, wow. Okay.
So a little wild.
Well, no, you've got. I was going to say, yeah, you've got Elian Gunther that you could just run that and till the infinity for the ICE title.
Right. So, well, Dragunov going after Roman's not a terrible idea either. I like the guy. I think he's. I really am a fan. So I'm all about it.
Fair enough. Well, now see, people have gotten me trying to draft Hogan. I'm not drafting Hogan.
Draft Hogan. Let's go.
Ratnick saying interesting. John, I like KJ's pick so far. Damon saying Pete Dunne. With the bold strategy, Cotton. Bold strategy. Let's see how it works out for him.
I'll take that.
That's a surprising pick. I like that pick. Ilya just tore JD's retina off, so why don't you give Dragon Lee a chance? No, JD's back though. He's fine. He's recovered.
Dragunov's a different breed, man. And I mean, he can play babyface or heel, but like I said, I primarily picked that because I'm a mark for Gunther versus Ilya.
Fair enough. Well, I mean, you're talking about storylines and everything like that. You're talking about things that are, matches that you could have happen and everything. Right. So I think I got to go with a feud that's already happening and everybody's kind of, it's got the internet world buzzing. It's got the IWC buzzing of it's provocative. Nobody knows what it means, but it gets
You're taking Hit Row?
So I've got to take the alpha male of our species. The beast incarnate as I am the one incarnate. I need to take Brock Lesnar. He may not be here for a long time, but I'm sure I can book him being here for a good time. Pause. And we get the continuation of him versus Cody. And if I'm starting a new title, that match especially, I think, sets up a new title, a new big-time main event title.
No, they're booking like Vince on SmackDown, guys.
Don't you do that.
That's a good pick, though. It's funny because I kind of pushed him away a little just because of his, in and out status. But it's Brock fucking Lesnar. Great pick.
Exactly. It's one of those. Well, especially if I'm on Fox, they're gonna advertise the bejesus out of that.
We're gonna get Brock Lesnar versus Conor McGregor on SmackDown.
Right? Yeah. Throw that man from pillar into post.
All right.
How many rounds y'all drafting? Well, we're on round 6 now out of 20.
Out of 20, and this is going pretty fast. I thought we'd be a little longer winded, so this is good. Round 6 fight. Damn. So I have a completely ignored category, and then I have a whole bunch of other names that I want to pick.
Well, Dylan's saying Roman's a part-timer too, so you kind of got that a little bit.
Okay.
I thought I heard an F5 tornado just now. It was just a great move by Big getting the F5 machine. Brock, great move. My Friday. Okay, Rocco, you put me over. Oh, are you taking Logan Paul?
You know what? He's on the list.
John saying a great pick, Nick. Hell yeah. Why?
I have to go a lady.
Uncle Howdy?
Uncle Howdy, does he count?
Well,
I should make a graphic.
Does he count as a faction all in one?
You know what? I'm gonna hold off. Imagine
you're good.
I might take nephew though.
Fair enough. Okay.
Oh.
So the 6th round pick for Monday Night Raw. Who you taking, sir? Who you taking and why?
Fuck.
You're taking Tiffany Stratton, Zoe Starks.
You know what? I'm going to hold a breath. I'm going to take a breath on the ladies for a second.
Gable Stevenson.
I talked myself out of it. There's a good one. You know what? I think I know who I want. With the sixth pick overall.
6th pick.
I'm gonna. Do I offer a trade here? No, I'm just gonna take.
There you go. Trade again.
No, not yet.
Come on. Deal me, big boy. Deal me. Pause. Oh, that's interesting. Okay.
I need someone to fight Seth.
So are you taking it on that he's like he comes back then? Or
he is coming back.
Well, no, but are you saying that he comes back at the draft, or do you think that that's something you might have to wait on a bit?
I might have to wait and see on this one. But I imagine they'll make him part of the draft. He's got to be. I felt like he sprained his ankle like 3 months ago.
Yeah, touche. Tabernacle on that.
So that's my pick for number 6. Who do you got?
Oh, now this is where it gets interesting. This gets very interesting. Very interesting indeed, sir. Because you have so far ignored a division. Then again, I think with us each taking factions, we did also. You now actually have 2 tag teams. I have 1.
That's very true.
So, since you ignored a division, I'm gonna play.
You might put me in a pickle here.
I'm gonna, if I can. That's who I'm taking right now. I am taking Big Time Bex. She's coming back over to SmackDown. That's who I'm taking. I've got Rhea and I've got Becky as the top heel, the top baby face, and they can intermingle as much as they please on SmackDown. Pause.
Straight up. That was my pick. That was my pick that I just went, nah, I'll see if she's still there the next time.
Fair enough. So I got you. I stole it from you. I got you.
That's a solid pick, Nick. That was definitely she was going to be my first lady, and now I got to revise. But I think I might go with a young, compelling women's division.
Oh, you're gonna start them fresh. You're gonna get some baby faces there. I'm gonna be the old guard here.
Now I have to pick a lady in round 7. I'm debating.
Well, I mean, you don't have to. We still got 20 rounds.
I know, but I mean, if I keep waiting.
Right, but no, you're going to get LA Knight. What? Are you going to draft? Could you get Randy Orton when he comes back and hears voices in his head?
That's definitely a voice in the head.
Damon saying, pick Bianca Belair. He was going to, I don't know if you're telling somebody to, or if I could have technically had both women's championships. I kind of avoided that, but.
Right. I mean, in time. I'm going to take a surprise here just because I think I can do more with her than the WWE has done with her yet. and she deserves to be a champion.
Blake, hold on. We're still early here. Hold on, my guy.
Right.
Right.
All right. My pick, my first lady.
Asuka. Oh, okay. Interesting. I another one that I kind of thought, unfortunately, might have been hanging around for a hot minute, but
yeah, I just want to. Like I said, I just think she deserves to be booked better. I think she's got a lot of fanfare. If she just goes back to being a killer, she definitely have some gold around her waist.
Fair enough. We got a lot of Bailey chants going on. People thought you were going Bailey here.
Yeah.
Oh, can I draft Mandy Rose?
You can, I guess.
I'm all set with that. The Miz should go to SmackDown. We'll see. This draft needs to get rated R. Maybe.
Right. You're up on 7. Drafting. Who specifically?
Well, no, he was clarifying his comment there.
Oh,
yeah, I thought initially he was saying it was barf, but no, it was bad at drafting. But we're still early here. We're still in the early rounds here. And you've taken your moments to kind of stretch your legs and kind of see what may happen and everything. And I feel like this one's going to hurt, I feel.
Oh, interesting.
Because if I can get him to figure his sugar honey iced tea out, with some of the, especially with Cody on the roster and everything, I think I could make it work. Catching flies in his mouth.
Shocked! What the fuck?
Yeah, I'm taking Bray Wyatt here. If I can make it work,
whoo!
It's compelling.
And he gets a complimentary howdy with that pick.
Like I said, I feel like that was one that you thought you had in your back pocket there. So that's why I was like, I kind of got to get here before he gets here.
I literally thought you'd leave him alone.
I was tempted, right. But
I thought I thought you'd leave him alone. I did.
I was tempted, but if we're going on, hopefully that they can figure this out. And we talked about it last night of you could still reintroduce him. I think you'd still get the same a little bit of a buzz and everything. There's still meat on that bone, so I figure might as well capitalize on it while we can.
I'm shocked. Dude. All right. Man's taking some gloves off here. Gets Brock and Bray.
Even Chris is saying that's a shocking pick. Well, you had some shocking picks. I think I needed a counter strike here. You need to parry them punches. We've got Face Purple crying.
Number 8.
Is that on Bray's new mask?
Right.
That's Bray Wyatt not on WWE draft gimmick. Rally shut up. But that's could be some sleepers because everybody's available.
I'm debating between 2 names, but I gotta. Oh man, that's a good pick.
I got this man shook.
I like that pick. I legit thought I don't have to really sweat him because With that being said, the only thing I have to say is,
Oh, okay. I'll give you that. That's fair enough. I feel like I was the same way with that a little bit. I thought I might have had a round or two before I could have snatched him. So, pause.
I just wanted to make sure. I felt like he might be someone that you were intrigued by. So kind of,
because he's got the gimmicks. Yeah,
he's got the gimmicks.
What?
Yeah, I'll go LA Knight. I'm going for entertainment value here. I got sing-alongs. I got Yaz. I got Asuka and whatever the fuck she's doing. Right.
Yeah.
So that's it. That's my 8th pick, sir.
I got to look through the notes here. I got to look through the notes and everything.
The notes are starting to get key here.
Yeah, now we need to start looking at the cheat codes and everything like that here. LA Knight, yeah. Damien's suggesting DIY.
No, you do it. That's not a bad shout.
Whoever plays Howdy got fired. What?
Did he legit get fired?
Is Howdy an actual signed wrestler, or is he just a figment of Bray's imagination? Yeah. Gilly reminding you still need a leading lady, sir.
Well, I did take Asuka. The next one. Don't worry, my next lady is gonna be good, and I got a couple others under my sleeve.
Small Mark, it's so funny that you say this because we're actually part of, and then this I'll do a shameless plug for Cheap Pop and everybody
That's
everybody
right.
that's in the fantasy faction, everything, because we pretty much amongst us and a bunch of other wrestling content creators and everything, we all kind of have a fantasy faction to where we pretty much essentially do this based between WWE and AW rosters and all of that. And if you win a match, you get points. If you lose a match, this, that, and the third. So we kind of halfway are already involved in that. So
Kind of.
we might be, maybe we'll dabble. Lord Littlebrook or Littlebrook. What? I thought you said Little what? The New Day. Yes, it is. Rocco's suggested. Dragon Lee. No, Uncle Howdy has not got fired. Okie dokie.
There we go. It's been verified.
Tyler, what up? So we're on round 8. And
we're almost halfway there, bro.
Remind me of your pick, sir.
I just took LA Knight.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, in the 8 spot.
All right. So you do also have a tag team more on me and everything.
The tag team situation is an interesting one, bro. It
really is. It is very.
As you break down the WWE roster, both men's and women's, you start realizing how much they have not given too much fucks about this division at all. At all.
Yeah, very true. But I feel like some of them might slide, but some guys might not. So, I know where I'm going. Of maybe we can revive some things with maybe if I sneak people here towards the back end. But I am going Bobby Lashley.
Wow, okay.
Is coming to Friday Night SmackDown. So,
okay.
Even then, if I don't get a Brock and Cody story, I can still run back Brock and Bobby 100%. I think this, and we can even do the U.S. title. We can run back Theory and Bobby as well. So I like that pick.
Okay, so basically what you're telling me is if a wrestler's name starts with B, that's probably who you're going to take. Brock, Becky, Bray, Bobby, Bloodline.
Hey, I'm sorry that most good wrestlers their name starts with B.
Brock is off the board. This man just picking up all the B's. Braun's next.
I like big beefy boys slapping meat. Pause. So of course my show is going to have big beefy boys.
Big B's everywhere.
Right, big B's in the chat.
All right. I guess that puts me on the clock for pick 9. Bobby's a good pick. I admit. The sheep hurts. That was a good pick, Bobby to SmackDown. I voted Bobby Lashley for SmackDown pick. There you go, is sin. All B's, Blake. What? Bobby needs a mouthpiece. Well, we'll see. There's still going to be supplementary after the show picks and everything. Right.
I'm already getting called Vince and everything here with my liking of big beefy boys here. Pause. Rolling boots. So who you going with round 9, sir?
Round 9. That's not very nice. I can't whistle into the mic like that. Shit.
Yeah, especially because I can't whistle.
I kind of want to go off the board. Bobby Lashley's off the list. Cross him off the list then.
Well, cross his name off the list.
Do I want to tag? I've kind of let the tag team slide a little, but
you don't have a female.
I have one. I have Asuka.
Oh yeah. Okay. Well,
and I mean, I'm looking at my list of females, and even if you buried another one that I like, you might end up with a slightly better women's division. But we'll see, because there's some names there that I think I can build around, and there's two that I really want that I don't think anyone's gonna fuck with yet. So, okay. I'm torn between 2 names. All right, let me get this one, and then we'll see. I might change my direction after this one, but there's some good names. Wait, he's off the list. All right, ladies and gentlemen, with pick number 9, I'm going to take a guy that I think he has a chance to revamp. And on my show with guys like Seth and Gunther and AJ, this guy's going to do just fine.
Oh, I looked at him just recently too on the list and everything like that, and that's not a bad shout. If you can run back, you're gonna have a fantastic. You basically have made. We literally have switched like mid card divisions. I feel of the U.S. titles like the big beefy boy division a little bit, or the
Yeah, a little bit.
the IC titles back to the work rate of you got Gunther, you got Ilya, you got AJ, you got Shinsuke.
Not bad. I'm kind of trying to keep a theme with some of these, and I kind of push Shin up a little higher. But that is my 9th overall pick to Raw. We, like you said, I'm building up a workhorse division here where every match is going to be a banger.
And you could even get still like Shinsuke versus Roman, etc. All of that.
Yeah, I think Shinsuke has no problem being in that level of competition. I know we haven't exactly seen him be booked like a main eventer, but I think he damn right he is.
Right. Nikki has not picked a female. That's us. No, I've actually picked 2. I've picked the most. Actually, Rhea was my second pick. So
your second
P's and Q's.
Chad Gable made a bad show. Depending where you want to go.
Come on, Kinshasa. I voted Shinsuke. Oh, so Hassan's voting.
You wanted to go there.
Karrion. Ooh, we talked about him earlier. Ooh. SmackDown would like to draft Otis. Maybe we'll see.
Nick is good one that adds to his beefy list.
Yeah, Brandon saying split the Usos up. Well, the Usos and Solo are over on SmackDown here.
Right. What do you got for pick 9, sir?
So for pick 9, who I have.
Go back to the Rocco. Fuck you, Rocco.
Oh no, I didn't even read it. I was just pulling it off.
Definitely, I like it. It's funny as hell. I'm taking all my ex, Ring of Honor guys. Let's go.
So I've got to, especially because, like you said, that the tag team division's a little underdeveloped. All of that, it's a bit shallow. So I've got to at least solidify a secondary tag team.
Okay.
So I am taking the Street Profits are coming to Friday Night SmackDown.
I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
And then, sorry?
I said I'm good with that.
And then even if they split up, I've got, potentially 2 top stars. I've at least got Montez Ford, who I think is phenomenal and going to get a singles push. So
yeah. That's I agree. I had Ford on my singles list. I just had to cross off one of my singles.
Fair enough.
So I'm okay with the Street Profits coming off the board. I mean, the tag team division's interesting. So we'll see where I go with that. I have to pick a lady to round out this round, or else people are going to start accusing me.
It's the final pick for halfway through the round here and everything. Big Nick, you just made a profitable move there. I like that.
Oh yeah,
good pick.
His solo cup budget just went up. That's all.
Yeah, well, got to put that in rotation. How you doing? Sean's suggesting EO.
Hey, shut up, Sean.
Stop looking at me, Schwan. Grab the Miz for the bathroom break segments.
Yeah, you do need a shitty fucking TV show, but I got the KO show, so I'm okay with that.
But what about Bro?
Bro, he's still out there.
Right.
So wait, you took...
I took the Street Profits. I've taken Rhea and Becky as far as females right now.
And you took the Profits. Profits at 9.
Scarlett. Go. Oh, Charlotte.
There's 2 ladies I really, really like on this list. I hesitated for the one I'm going to pick just because she's on a break, but she'll be back. But she is absolutely the best, maybe second best, but she for the longest standing best female wrestler in the entire world. So
Wendy Chu.
Dun dun.
Okay. Fair enough.
I know you don't love her, so it's not.
No. She's good. I'm full respect and everything like that. No, I think she's great. My wife's a bigger fan of her than I am.
I feel like that was a shot.
No,
I'm kidding.
Not at all. Well, no, I just noticed something in that because we're talking about grabbing championships and everything, right?
And there's one champion sitting there, and I'm okay with that. I don't like
Okay, all right. So then we'll just get real quick to this here. I know
Okay.
there's some comments, and yeah, we'll get real quick to this here though. First, and then
You
we'll
can
get
have her.
I'm taking Bianca Belair to
There you
round
go.
out my women's division to start off the end of, I guess, the first half of the draft. So
First half
I've already
of the
got
draft.
the Raw Women's Champion. I've got the SmackDown Women's Champion. My women's division is Bianca. And again, I know you're going to say, oh, it's all the bees.
It is. It
I'm
is.
Wu-Tang Clan, motherfucker. Killer bees on the track. I've got Bianca. I've got Becky. I've got all the bees. Absolutely. That's my women's division.
Put us back. Oh, there we are. Okay. My women's division's getting there. I mean, I got Asuka and Charlotte. Good start. I'm going to bring up a recap of the first half of the draft for everybody here in a second. As soon as I add Bianca. But yeah, Nick, I mean, fun half. Right. Back and forth, and it's funny to see how our minds kind of work. For me, Bray Wyatt has to be the biggest surprise on that list.
Really? You don't think
for you
Ilya going in the first round or the first top 10 isn't a surprise?
Well, I was talking about your team.
Oh, okay.
I
thought you were saying
that could be yours. Yeah, I took
that. Is mine. That is mine.
And I know I probably could have got him later, but I wanted to make a splash. What can I say?
Oh, you did, sir. Oh, you did.
I'm just like that. This is what kind of battle we're in for. Is I'm going hard.
Oh, so here, well, so great so far. So Brandon brings up this point. So we'll take a minute. We'll take a pause. We'll let y'all give us the grade so far in the first half of the draft. I feel.
Let me see.
Yeah, if you want to. Oh, Raleigh saying or Lacey Evans. Nah.
Lacey Evans is still out there. What's
I need BFAB. I don't think
Flares. It's staying there. I'm not fixing.
Right, Drew, Sheamus, Judgment Day, RKO are still all available. Yes.
Yeah.
At the end of the draft, flip a coin. Loser has their show booked by Vince.
Got a what?
Has their show booked by Vince, I guess.
Okay. Yeah, that's
so this will remind everybody. You can grade our draft so far through the first half here of where we're at.
How are we doing? Are both of us out to lunch? How are we feeling?
Who's on the board that's been picked that you're surprised got picked? Who should have been picked but hasn't been picked? You know,
I mean,
let us know your sneaker pick, your little, your late round draft gems.
Right. And I mean, again, Randy Orton's a good show. I hesitate with Randy Orton because we don't know his future. I'm trying to think of active rosters that, that I can utilize now. But I did.
You picked AJ, who's still out.
I was about to say that. I did. I picked AJ. All right. He sprained his ankle. He's got to be back soon.
Right.
Now, the back half will be interesting.
It's pretty which show is being booked by Vince. Oh, hey, hold on here.
Right. I mean, yeah.
Because I got the big beefy boys, and there's a lot of bees there.
This beefster down here definitely lined up.
I got Bloodline. I got Brock. I got Becky. I got Bray. I got
Bloodline.
Well, I got Bray on there twice somehow.
Did I put Bray?
Bianca.
Oh. Yes, you did. Who did you take instead of Bray in that position? Becky.
So another B.
Another B.
No, Becky was 6. Hold on. Let me run through I got this. Yeah, so Becky was 6.
Yeah.
7 was Bray. 8 was Bobby.
Bobby, the other B.
Yeah. All the B's.
Like
I said, Wu-Tang Clan, Killer Bees on the track.
But yeah, that's the first 10. I mean, not bad. We made pretty short work of it.
Right.
Again, I think I'm happy with how things are shaping up on my crew here. Lots of action, lots of big matches, lots of entertainment value. I'm okay.
We've still got the O'Shea brothers there. That's floating out there.
The fans are on the ball. They're like,
yes, Rally. We do know Bobby was at 8. It's a beat-in. You get it. Oh, we could get the Colossus Omos.
Yeah, he might not have a graphic, but whatever. Okay.
No, that's fine. I mean, I could take another B and get Brawny the Strowman.
There's a few B's out there for sure.
Right.
With that being said, should we head on to round 11?
Yeah, we'll tip on into the back 9 here.
Back
Back
nine,
10.
back nine. So let me just pop us back into the right place. And yeah, round 9 up and running. Or sorry, round 11. So
11.
Eclipse in the halfway mark. You said some things I like to hear. So I think I know who my next couple picks are going to be, unless you get in the way.
Oh, well, that's what I'm good at, is getting in the way.
I'm going to take a tag team.
Small Mark saying Team Raw so far. Fair enough. Still no Alexa Bliss picked or women's NXT.
That's true.
Who are you taking? Who are you taking?
I'm going to take a tag team just to kind of move the needle here a little bit on that department. Plus, I got 2 guys that are going to be fun to watch when they break up. I'm going to take
the Maximum Male Models. Oh, I thought you were going to go there.
Brothers.
You son bitch. You son bitch.
Son bitch. Frickin' bro.
You went there. All right, fair enough.
I hesitated, but I need a tag team, so let's get them off the board. They're good, and like I said, you add, now if I can set up a Ricochet Seth match in the future, a Ricochet AJ match. I know we've seen that quite a few times, but
yeah,
I got some options. Again, entertainment value. Plus, I mean, they're all right to wrestle.
Oh, they're starting to very much become a pretty solid tag team, I would say. 100%.
All right, dude.
Oh, do I go the Hot Topic Raiders?
I thought about it.
Get the Hurt Business back together. Ooh, I don't even know if they're on there.
Can you do that? It's like you'll have to draft them individually, though. I'm sorry.
Well, no, I could draft them. I could draft the 2 of them as a tag team, and then I just miss the other one, and I could maybe have somebody else there. So actually, that's really not a bad shout. If I'm gonna build up my tag team division,
so I gotta have to, yeah. Who do you?
If it's Shelton and Cedric alone could be the Hurt Business.
Oh, all right.
I've already got Bobby, so I mean, and then maybe it's, there's some.
I'll give you almost.
No, you could just have it as a bonus, just not even included. But then you'd have to give me MVP as well.
No, I'm not throwing in everybody. I'm
right, so that's why I'm fine taking Shelton and Cedric, if that would be my 3rd tag team. I can put them with Bobby, and maybe depending on how the rest of the draft shakes out, we can see where things go. We can see what happens.
Okay. Well, interesting. I mean, yeah. Now that pardon me there.
Raw would like to trade Kevin Patrick because he's awful.
Yeah, I know they said like they're going to draft announcers. We're not messing with that.
Pat McAfee, number 1 overall pick.
Yeah, Kevin Patrick has been released from his duties.
He's an undrafted rookie.
But yeah, just in a couple seconds we'll get Nick's official
first pick for WWE is always Roman Reigns the whole time. Well, it wasn't ours, and we were even still contemplating of if with him being champion across technically both brands, does he get included? But yeah, it's kind of a foregone conclusion. He's the Thanos of WWE right now. He's got to be the number 1 pick.
He has to be. Like, I mean, and anybody who says otherwise isn't really paying attention. Right. And it's just the way it is. Like, I mean, there's no other debate with that, Nick. Like, he is who he is. And,
right. Zodiac Sam with the 4 life. And with a little too sweet.
I like it. Sorry, yours is coming up.
No, you're good. Brandon, what up? Rally, what up? What did C-Money say? Oh. Got to get Morrow now. Yeah. Oh, that would be my commentary team. If we were drafting commentary teams on SmackDown, I'd have a booth of like Nigel, Morrow, and Pat McAfee.
Nobody would get that'd be that's a lot of work.
Yeah, it's trying to fit a word in. It's like me on stream trying to fit a word in.
So what you sent me is officially your pick?
Yes.
There it goes. Boom.
So I'm taking what is technically kind of called the Hurt Business as the tag team right now. Cedric and Shelton, so we can reunite them with Bobby. I've now got 3 tag teams. So I only need 1 more tag team, and I only need 2 more females, and then the rest is all free game.
Free game. I like the approach. I'm doing
well. It's finding the the depth where things aren't going to where the depth's a little shallow there. You dig through shallow waters before you go through the deep ocean.
Okay. All right. Where am I gonna go with this? I should have made a trade for the other one.
We're still only in round 12. Trades are still
very much on the board.
So I've got C Money's jaw on the floor here. The Hurt Business is back. Yes. WWE may not want to do it, but guess what? I got it.
All right.
Let's go. Hurt Business is back. KJ and Nick will book a better show than Vince. Well, that ain't a hard thing to fucking climb over.
Hard.
Hurt Business is back. See, that's the thing. I'm getting everybody with the smiles.
You made people happy with the Hurt Business. That was a good one.
Right.
I mean, I didn't. Yeah,
I'm a man of the people.
Shelton, we haven't seen him on TV in so long. I'm like, all right.
So then it'll feel fresh. It won't feel like the same shit. Okay. Because, well, think about it. I've got right now the Hurt Business, the Street Profits, and the Usos as my tag teams.
Okay, well, if you're going to build the Hurt Business, I'm going to build a new and improved Hurt Business, and it's going to be led by this guy.
Oh, you son of a bitch. God damn it. I was trying to sell so much that I was going to get him at least next pick. Because
I figured he was in the neighborhood.
Once I took Shelton and Cedric, I was like, oh, this man knows what I'm doing.
Yeah, that was a little bit of a block move. Tic-tac.
A little bit of a tell. That's when you're playing Connect 4 and you're the red team, and then somebody just slides that black fucking checker piece down there.
Absolutely. So at 12, so at 11, you took the Hurt Business. At 12, I take Carmelo, and
you take him Jones, Himmy Cricket, Himmy Turner, Himmy Neutron, out here in his Himberlands, all of that.
And now we're starting to get down. We're starting to cross a good amount of names off this list.
So do you get him and Trick as well? Or are you doing it that way?
Oh, I mean, I threw in.
At this point, I'll let you can take Trick.
You can have that.
You can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at.
I'm running out of names I really wanted. Now I'm in the I hope I get.
That's fine. So you got Carmelo and Trick. You could halfway add that. Now, do you want to count that as a tag team?
Nope. I got another tag team on my radar.
Okay, so I just let you have Trick.
That's very nice. I'll let you have Omos.
I didn't know I got that, but okay.
I don't care. Take them.
Fair enough. Well, whatever. I at least put down Carmelo. Well, that's compensatory.
Compensatory.
I would have took enough Judgment Day, Brawling Brutes over the Hurt Business.
You know, I'm kind of. I understand that mindset, but there's kind of a vibe there. But we'll talk. We'll see.
Right. Well, Rocco, you just said the same thing, so now I got to go up even further here. Oh, you just hurt KJ's business with that pick there. Okay, fair enough, Rocco. You got that over. Rocco would be a low-key great fit for Hurt Business. What? Why?
Who
in the Rudy Blue hell?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
All right, Nicky.
Down
is on the block.
Right, now where do I go here? Where do I go? This is because I think there's a tag team here, or maybe a trio, if I wanted to try and trade picks.
Oh, I'm listening.
That could solidify, I feel, my tag team division on the back end, and it gets me a guaranteed faction. But I feel like that faction might run its course sooner rather than later. I feel a little bit. So, looking through the board. Who do I go here? I feel like I've got a balance of baby faces and heels here. So who do I go here? Oh, you know who I go with?
What? Who?
I go with Drew McIntyre.
That's a good pick.
He's coming to Friday Night SmackDown.
Especially
he could have actually been a little bit of a sleeper. I was debating, especially because of the whole blackout on Twitter if everybody's worried about the contracts. But I think, hey, Drew, I'm going to put you up there. And
another beefy dude.
You're going to be sitting there working, and you got Brock, and you got Bobby, and you got Cody to bounce off with. I'm fine with that. So
it's a solid pick at 12, man. Honestly, he should have went higher. I mean, we're going 1 for 1, so it's tricky in these rounds, but Drew.
And it's not a B name.
And it wasn't a B name.
Right. So I guess I've got a few of my guys that I'm hoping, show up in decent time or, actually are still in the fold. And you've got a few of those as well.
A couple where you're like, well, I mean, even to take Charlotte, she's on a bit of a vacation, but I'll have to get her back and do something with her. Same thing with AJ.
If you draft Elias, you get Ezekiel.
Yes. Ezekiel.
Chris is saying we the chat are the NXT commissioners. We are going to get a lot of demotion main rosters. Okay, so you guys are just getting whatever is left.
Pretty much. Yeah, there you go.
Rana and Shayna. Ooh, that's interesting.
That is interesting.
Brew McIntyre. Yes, it's Brew McIntyre.
I think they'll be okay. Do I want a singles? Or should I strengthen up?
I'm trying to look through it now. Who I got here? So I got Cody. I got Solo in the Bloodline. I got Austin Theory. I got Brock. I got Becky. I got Bray.
Read in your head. I'm thinking.
Sorry.
Okay. All right. So 13th overall pick. I got to decide where I'm going with this quick before. That's an interesting one.
Is Eric Young in the conversation?
He's in the conversation. He's up, I guess.
Oh, see, money, you can piss off. Of all of these B names make SmackDown the default B show. B for best, goddammit. Heather, what up?
I can wait on him. I'm gonna take. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'm gonna take.
Okay. Who you taking? Who you got?
I'm gonna take. Yeah, 13. I'm gonna take this guy.
Oh, really? Oh, okay.
Money maker. That's it. That's all I gotta say. He's been nothing but
NFT faker.
You know what, people? This isn't gonna be popular, but it's perfect for the 13th pick on my draft. So I'm gonna take a look.
Yeah, bad luck. You pick bad luck,
right?
So you're taking Logan Paul. Is going to Monday Night Raw, so he's in the top 40 draft picks.
Yeah, screw it.
Draft.
I got a plan, and I think well with what I'm building here. I think he can give me good matches with quite a few of the
IC division. You're getting Gunther versus Logan. You're getting Nakamura versus Logan. You're getting AJ versus Logan.
Nakamura.
You get Roman versus Logan again.
The rematch. All right, he's off the table. All right, I know where I'm going from here. So, what do you got?
Alrighty. Ooh, there's.
Mr.
Now, do I go with personal preference or do I go with what's gonna draw ratings and what's gonna get the people talking here?
Drew was a good pick. I like that pick. Sorry.
No, you're fine because I'm debating between a couple people here. Of one has been booked into oblivion right now. One's recently been turned to a babyface, but I wouldn't want her as a babyface on my roster if she came up. Do I fit with the theme here? I think I have to. I think get rid of that for the moment there. So I'm going to, I think, kind of really round out the back end of my women's division. I'm taking Bayley.
Shit. Okay.
With the 13th pick my 13th pick overall. So I am taking Bayley. So my women's division is that Rhea, Becky, Bianca, Bayley, all them damn bees.
Yeah.
Bees in the trap.
That is an example of literally Bayley was slated to be my pick, and I was like, he seems.
I feel like I've done that a few times now.
That's twice, and it's both been the ladies where I'm like, I can probably get one more pick out of this, but that's all right. I want to go with a young upstart women's division.
You need more than two.
I want it to be exciting. I want it to be fun. So I'm gonna take. I'm gonna go a little bit off the board here.
Alrighty.
I think I'm gonna go.
Who you got, sir? I hope you all can eat free chips, those south of the border chips. So what are we talking about here?
There you go.
I work at a Mexican restaurant. Oh, so we're getting hungry. We're getting late into the evening. We're getting the vitamins. We got the munchies going on and everything. Rocco saying I got a lot of shock moment picks. Bray Wyatt and the Hurt Business. See, that's why I told you. I've been studying. I got the stats. I got the analytics here.
Right. I'm making this up as I go along. I think I'm doing pretty well.
They're going to get some compensation.
My women's division is going to be a lot more fun and a lot more exciting than yours.
You're going to take the complaint department. Oh, okay.
And just EO. I don't care about the rest of them.
Just EO? So you've got Asuka, EO, and...
Asuka, EO, and Charlotte right now.
Okay, so you've got the Sky Pirates there. Well, kind of. Or,
not yet.
A little bit.
All right.
Smart Mark thought you were taking Piper Niven here.
Piper's good. I like Piper, but she not my pick.
Fair enough. KJ is going to be stuck drafting Mae Young if he waits any longer.
Right? Shit. Don't worry. I got a couple names I still want to get my hands on.
I was going to say, so I've got one more tag team and one more women's competitor that I've got to draft, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I need one more. No, I need 2 more ladies, I think. Yeah, I need 2 more ladies. And one more.
Okay. Fair enough. I think I might have to phone this one in here. But I don't know if they're there yet. But so we'll see who I'm going to round out my roster here as we're heading towards the back 9.
That's
Rocco saying the Creed brothers.
Tag?
Yes.
No. Definitely not.
Why?
Because they're that's a faction. So
fine. All right. So then I'll pick someone.
I'm all ears, but
all right. I'll switch up then. So Simon and San Victor, they still wrestle mostly as a tag team. But R-Truth deserves a draft pick too. Absolutely.
Yes, he does. Honorary draft pick. Honorary first overall.
Yeah, shout out Victor. What up? So all right, fine. So now I gotta look. You know what? It would only be fitting, and especially if we're talking about big beefy Moys.
I like this pick.
And I feel like if they split up, I could potentially get 2 singles runs out of them, maybe one a bit more than the other. I got mini Kurt Angle here. I am taking the Alpha Academy. I got Otis and I got Chad Gable. That's who I'm taking. That's not what I thought
you were gonna pick.
So that's who rounds out my tag team division. Unless I decide I need to add more into my tag division than my singles and my women's.
I'm not upset about losing them at all, so that's good.
Fair enough.
So
who did you think I was gonna take?
I thought you were taking another B, and then the way you were describing it, I'm like, that's a great pick, and then you picked them, so I was like, all right, not bad.
Right.
So I guess
yes, you need to shush, please. You can all shush about my bad selections in this draft. You can just shush right now. Yeah, no, see, that counts as a faction then. If what I suggested counts as a faction, that counts as a faction.
What does? I'm not looking.
The Lawo.
The Lawo as a group would be, I imagine, yeah?
Yes, okay.
Yeah, that was a good pick. That wasn't issue. My next pick's going to piss you off real bad.
Oh, really? Okay.
Maybe.
On, big boy.
All right, so in the 15 spot, as a solo competitor, I think he's got big things, bright future, going to have some belts. I'm taking this man.
Oh, you
would.
Motherfucker.
A bit of a dick move.
So you're gonna does he go back to the Jekyll and Hyde back and forth gimmick if he's not?
No, I think we get a little more of the Archer. We let him be solid. We let him. I really think he's a badass. He looks like the leader of the Judgment Day. I'm not totally in love with the Judgment Day, so I don't mind breaking them up. But yeah, that's who I'm going to take.
Right. Fair enough. So, question is NXT in the draft. Yes, this man has already drafted Carmelo over to Monday Night Raw.
And Ilya.
And Ilya as well. So yeah, so you got double the dose on
Right.
NXT. Yeah, so money letting people know. Rocco, Heather saying I love Damon. So you
There
go
you
Damon
go.
Priest.
So I take Damien. SmackDown is on the clock in position 15. So we're halfway to we got a quarter left after this. Halfway to the halfway.
Oh. So there is potential here on a couple different ways. So I know this man wasn't initially considered and everything. We had him last minute late edition. But since I've gotten the rest of my division filled out, I might as well fill out some others. So
that makes sense.
I'm taking Karrion Kross is coming over
Nice.
to Friday Night SmackDown.
I'm okay with him.
I think 100% you book him again. You've got him and Bray could go at it. You've got him and Cody. You could have him Theory. You could fit him into the U.S. division or the world title picture if you actually decided to book him right. So I'm taking Karrion Kross.
That's not a bad pick. Not a bad pick. Again, I looked at him a couple times. I wasn't exactly like, oh, I got to get Karrion Kross because I think he fits your group really well. Another big beefy dude, swinging his beef around.
Pause.
And fits right in with kind of what you got going on over there.
Fair enough.
So that was your 15th pick, and you took. Who were we just talking about?
I took Kross, and you took Damien Priest.
Okay, I got caught up updating. My next pick is going to be a lady, for sure. And I'm debating because there's 3 women that I'm very interested in.
Fair enough. So
yeah, go ahead. Just blank your screen and stay there. Like leave your screen and run. There you go. Nick's taking a little break. I'm considering my next pick, folks. He can't hear me, so I'm debating a couple younger talent. I want a young, exciting. I know Charlotte kind of bucks that, but you need a veteran to lead the way. Dude, he's Sean. I'm thinking about it. I think I want to kind of a little shock value though. Well, Nick is gone. I think with my next lady, I'm gonna take. Oh, I'm debating it. Charlotte Flair, big badass. I think I'm gonna go. This is tough. It's tough, folks. Where is she? Oh, I don't see her, so I'll just go the other way. Screw it. So I'm going to go a little off the chart. I'm going to take this young lady. She is a future champion. She's a future star. I'm taking the wagon, Nick. Tough break. And that is my next lady wrestler.
You son of a bitch. Mea culpa. But yeah, no, I was, again, that was one of those that I kept looking at. I kept thinking about. I was like, does she sneak by enough to where I can grab her in the later rounds? Pause. That's
Pause.
But yeah, okay, fair enough. That's a good shout. So I'm looking at your women's division. You got a very interesting women's division. Alrighty. So Zoe Starks, yeah, you took the cake. You took the wagon.
Right.
You took my girl on me. If Allie Katz was in here, I'd take her right now just to be spiteful. Heather, who is she? Well, we said her name. Oh, Alexa Bliss is still out there, but again, we've run this.
That's an interesting show.
Right.
I believe you took the Alpha Cat.
Zoe. So Small Mark thought you were going to take Ciampa.
You know what? He's if he wasn't out, he'd probably be higher on the list. DIY is a good show.
Well, Randy, I think, would have been snatched by now, honestly, if he wasn't, TBD.
I completely agree.
But so I'm gonna round out as we're in the back nine here. I'm gonna round out. I've already wrapped up my tag team division as far as picks. I'm gonna round out my women's division, and fitting, we just signed the deal with Endeavor. We've got the merger with UFC.
No,
I'm on Friday Night SmackDown. I'm on Fox, so I 100% have to take. Nope.
Wait. I was like, wait.
Ronda.
I officially win the draft. Yes.
Why? Because I'm taking Ronda?
Yep, Ronda, Drowsy. Open the show with her every week, buddy.
You could do better. Yeah, she can be booked better.
She hates wrestling. And she's a miserable person.
I'm taking the hope. If I can convince Brock, I can do something with Ronda, or with Brock and Bray. Actually, I can do something with Ronda.
Oh, put her with Heyman.
Hey, I mean, where does the wise man land?
Right. He doesn't allow himself to be included in such things as drafts.
Right. So then see Ronda, Drowsy. Yes, they got messed up because of all the R's. It wasn't a B. It was close to a B, so I got thrown off. That is a surprising pick, Nick. Fair enough. Unless Gigi and JC get drafted to Raw, I don't think they actually get drafted. They have a hot feud going on in NXT. Well, fair enough, but this is still what we would do.
They just got drafted to the main show. Fuck her.
Ronda, Drowsy.
All right. So I need.
Why not Ronda and Shayna as a tag team? You missed an opportunity.
Oh, you didn't want Shayna?
Oh, I didn't know that was an opportunity.
That's tough about being on the drafting floor, buddy.
Yeah, I know. I was going with Ronda. I don't need no stinking women's tag team division. Because guess what? It ain't booked worth a damn anyways.
There's a few names still on this list. Like
it would have been a way to sneak somebody in, but yeah.
Okay. Pick number 17. I need to finish up my women's division that I neglected in the first little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as I find the lady I'm looking for, I told you I'm going youth for the most part. I need a vet to lead the way, but we're going to have fun.
Roxanne Perez. Oh, so you're drafting your vet now. So you're drafting Bull Nakano.
Bull Nakano. That's where we're going to go. But my next draft pick, my next lady, is going to be this one. Yes.
Oh, okay. So you got Nikita Lyons. So you got the double wagons.
Wagon attack.
Yeah, you got circle the wagons going on over there. 100%. So yeah. Alrighty, I see what you're doing.
I went with a little
not a bad shout. But can she stay healthy?
Yes, she will. She had some unfortunate luck, but she'll be all right. Get her to stop doing spin kicks.
A lot of unfortunate luck.
Well, it happens. But yes, I'm going Nikita Lyons. A bit of a off the chart pick, but I'm happy with her coming to the tag team.
Alrighty.
C Money kills me. KJ booking the cake division.
Exactly. Oh, so now Victor wants me to take Lash Legend. Nikita Lyons, La Femme Nikita. Yes, she is. 100%. Yes, he is booking the cake division. This man is stealing all the wagons out from underneath me. But I'm going to still keep adding to now my men's singles division because I got that Brazil and everything. So
right.
I know I accidentally clicked on his partner there beforehand.
You're going to take that, man. Okay.
I've got to, and even then, he's still got a workhorse. He can still, again, float amongst either the main event or the mid-card.
Like your ex-fighters, eh?
Yeah, well, we're fitting in with that UFC and that Endeavor and everything. Okay. We're on Fox and everything, baby, so we got to make it work. So I'm going to take bro. Well, and of course, we're very much, fans of the vitamins. So, of course, I got to have the vitamins on my channel, on my show, on my team.
The funny part is you don't really like him, so it's funny to listen to you build him
I
up.
just well, there's some stuff that's a little cartoonish, a little clownish, but still, he
all
can
good, it's all
portray
good.
an actual badass. And Christ, I get him versus Solo again until the end of time.
Yeah, that's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I like it.
Bro.
We're getting down to the nitty gritty
Great
here.
Kali. Yeah. Riddle.
Three picks left.
Monday night cakes.
Monday night cakes. Yo, I'm gonna book all the ladies in the third hour. People have to tune in.
100%. Well, Anthony, you're already halfway there, I think, with KJ's picks there.
Right. Where are we going? Where am I going next with this? Apparently, I missed 51 comments. So thank you, Nick.
Oh, you're fine. I picked Riddle since rumors are. Wait, KJ, since rumors are he'll be back soon. So he's telling you to take Big E on the speculation that he'll be back soon.
And you know what? That neck injury, it's a neck injury. It's so hard.
Yeah, I don't want to gamble with that. I don't want to chance on that here.
Wait, now let me count just to check. So I got Io Sky, I got Charlotte, I got Gigi, I got Nikita. Am I missing any other ladies in there?
For you, I have Oscar. I have
Io.
Io.
That's 5. Okay, we're good.
Wait, who?
I was counting my 5
Gigi, and you have Nikita. I've got 4, unless I'm missing something.
Nikita, Gigi, Io, Oscar, Charlotte.
Oh, okay. So Charlotte's the 5th. Okay, so you're good. You're good.
Right. I still may pick another lady. We'll see how this rolls out.
Indy Hartwell. AJ, by chance, when Braun Breaker gets drafted, do you think he debuted with his hero character, or he just turned, or he's about to debut as a babyface? I think he stays with his heel. Or
I don't mind him as a heel, as a bully.
Well, speaking of bully, could Bully get drafted?
He could Bully get drafted. Shit. Who do I want next? Man, we're at the brass tacks of this now.
Well, you could get Mercedes there. She just lost her belt, so maybe she's.
Oh, the rumors are rampant.
Oh, well, or you could get Tony D'Angelo. You could just full heel turn him. You just steal my FBI.
You take the Italian. There we go.
KJ is going to redesign the women's belt to look like a peach. It's going to look like a cake. Yeah, you could take a Tiffany Epiphany.
Hey, Tiffany's
Roxanne Perez is still out there on the board.
Roxy was an interesting one for me too, but I need a tag team. I think. You know what? I kind of want to take one person, but I think what I'll do.
You're not going to mess up like when I took Rana and could have taken Shayna as well.
Yeah, I think I might take his partner just because I can.
Okay.
Which requires.
Wait, but I'll preface of if Shayna doesn't get drafted, I get her compensatory.
Well, I'm just trying to. Yeah, right.
I know. I'm just fucking around. Go ahead.
So if I just want to see something. I picked them there.
If I put this emphasis on that syllable, can I get this person? Yeah, take Cora Jade. Take your favorite.
Cora Jade.
You're putting a new meaning on booty hose.
Nick, would you be interested in having the 18th and 19th pick back to back?
Oh, so you're going to offer me a draft pick. Okay. Who are you taking?
Who am I taking?
Oh, so you're well, no, I can't ask that, right? So you're taking a tag team.
I'm going to take I think I finagled myself into.
No, it'd be a faction.
I'm taking a faction, so I get the bonus guy, which means you'd get the bonus pick in concession.
Oh, I halfway feel like I know where you're going to go with this.
You said that last time, and then I blew your mind.
Yeah, pause. You know what? Because we negated the first trade, you can have that. That's even what I'm mad at.
Okay.
I'll let you have that. Well, I'll throw it out to the chat, I guess. So do we take the deal or do we try and sweeten the pot here?
Make the deal. It's more fun.
Yeah, well, it's like you got to pull the audience. It's deal or no deal here. So Anthony thinks you're going to take the whoa. Maybe you just take Electra Lopez and you add her back in there.
No.
Or do you take the New Day? Yes, it is.
The New Day. The New Day's still out there.
But so fine. You have this. I'll take
So
this draft pick.
you're gonna give me
So you forfeit your
so you'll get
your second to last draft pick is what.
Yeah, I'll come in at the end hot. We'll figure this
Fair
out.
enough. All right, you can.
But I need a tag team, and I think I have a way to get a tag team +1, and I think they're gonna be buying us and buying us.
That's right. I thought you were going. You can have that.
Yeah.
So you're taking the Brawling Brutes there with Shamo.
With Shamo, and therefore you get 2 picks in a row.
KJs are like onions; they have layers.
Layers. Oh, I want Pete. I want Pete Dunne just to go up against Gunther and Ilya. So,
well, I was going to say you very much are fitting with that whole Intercontinental title thing of it being international and all of that. You've managed to book that better than TK booked the All Atlantic division
and the international.
Yeah, you've got.
We have an international title. Can we have a guy from California defend it like every fucking week?
Right. Yeah, no, you're very much out there of, what are you doing on my Raw?
Okay, that's interesting.
So
we're down.
Lopez.
So you get 2 picks in a row.
All right. So, we got take the deal. Yeah, see, all y'all showed up a day late and $1 short here.
Right. There you go.
Or it must have been that lovely YouTube delay, but spin the wheel, take the deal. So I've got 2 back-to-back picks. All right. Fair enough. But I've already filled out my tag division, my women's division. So now we just get kind of to play and see where we want to go here.
Yeah, where do you want to fill in some gaps? There's a big name on the board that I'm shocked. And he's right up your alley.
I don't know if it's who you think I'm thinking, but it might be who you think I'm thinking, but we'll see. But I'm going to take Mr. Finn Balor.
Really?
Finn Balor. Well, you got Damien, but so I'll take Rhea and Finn. We'll go back to just the Demon, and we'll go back to regular Finn and everything like that. Of Finn Balor on Friday Night SmackDown. 100% again. Another guy. I've got a whole division that they can all swap between each other.
Yeah,
and it all feels great.
Pause. Yeah, to be honest, I mean, Finn would have fit good on my squad as far as. And maybe we should have pushed, but Judgment Day, I haven't loved Judgment Day, so breaking them up's kind of good for me too. Poor Dom just floating in the wind.
Yeah, well, I mean, he just kind of come back as a sniveling compensatory pick there, just groveling up to mommy there.
Maybe
we'll have to wait and see. But
yeah, that's that would be your 18th pick, yeah.
That's my 18th, and so now you vacated your 19th. So I'll pull the audience here of, Victor saying the OC with AJ Styles. Well, KJ's already got AJ. So I can't really get the full OC. And then Anthony saying the Lawal, I'd have to trade probably my last pick.
Yeah, you would.
To balance it out here. So I don't know about that.
That's a tough show.
AJ Styles needs to be in blue. Well, he's going to be in red on Monday Night Raw. I didn't expect Nick to take Finn Balor because most of his roster is big, beefy men.
True, but it's a B, kind of.
Oh, but because of Balor? Well, good God. Well, no, it's you got to have them workhorses that work in between there, and you got to have the small guys that can work with the big, beefy boys.
I want to see what you take for 19, but we'll see what happens here.
Well, I'm questioning as to who you thought it was that I was going to take that's still floating out there here.
Oh, buddy. We'll talk.
All right.
So your 19th pick is going to be who?
Well, hold on. I'm reading through these. Sorry, I didn't know AJ was off the board. The OC with Mia Yim's. Oh, so I worked that angle.
Worked that
Gargano. No, now we got to look through the draft board here. Now I got to read between the tea leaves here.
We got some decent names still kicking around.
Yeah. Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. And I mean, how much is he going to be there, though? That's the thing. That's going to be the real thing. You know what?
Well, I think I know who you're talking about now. That's funny.
It's a fan favorite. I'm not, because I'm reading amongst the tea leaves here.
I think you're going to get a pop for that one. People like,
Oh.
right on. Fucking hell.
Well, again, but that's the thing is how long is he there for? But it's got to be on this day we see clearly.
Yeah.
I mean, I can sing all the Creed songs I want if I've got him on my show. So 100%, and I know we've got the true original Judgment Day. They are
the original leader of Judgment Day.
Right, but I know you've got Seth and all of that, but maybe we get a heel Edge versus a babyface Cody, or that'd be an interesting pairing, an interesting combination of just. We're getting down to the nitty gritty. We're getting down to the brass tacks here, and I feel like that might be a last minute, a late round steal here, but because we're down to the last round.
Yeah, he'll be great for your show till August, and then.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Though. I'm like,
I hope you got good.
Yeah, but that's the thing is everybody else on there, they're kind of like, I don't know. He's still there though. You think you know me? Yes.
Right. Fair enough.
Hey, did I foreshadow about being rated R? Yeah, Rocco. Well, even a blind squirrel finds a nut. Just kidding.
All right. So 19, you took Edge. Now, what we're going to do.
SmackDown just went from the B show to rated R. Absolutely.
Yes,
strap in, folks.
And it's funny enough. It's not exactly who I thought you were going to go with, but I told you the minute I figured out what you were alluding to, that pick was going to get some pops. People are going to pop for it.
Well, I'm still curious, and I wonder if this is going to be your last pick here of who you thought that I was like going to take. That's going to really like surprise me that you snuck in the back door here.
I'm kind of actually surprised, but I might actually take him. I'm debating between him and something else in the moment. But real quickly, before we get to our final picks, that's right, folks. We'll take a minute to remind everybody we are the Wrasslin for Life Network. I am KJ. That is Big Nick. If you're tuning in right now and enjoying what our bantering is bringing to your life, make sure you like, subscribe, share, be a part of the family. We are growing nonstop. We're having so much fun doing all these streams with everybody. So be a part of it. The Channel 4 fans, by fans, in a heated battle over whose show is going to reign supreme. It's real fun time. We are back tomorrow and all week long for your alternative commentary for all the shows, folks. So don't miss out. Like I said, make sure you join us now. As soon as I can bring up, where's it?
Who's calling up Deathmatch Jesus? Yeah, no, he'll
there you go.
Rise again. That is the last pick here. He'll be the 21st pick because he must rise again. Why? Christopher saying, "What a great mock draft!" Oh, absolutely. Trust me, I feel like we could keep going here.
There's so many names that I want to draft. Like they get to pick so many more.
Do we need to like just run through? Like we get like you'd say 5 names at a time, and that's your compensatory picks of like people.
Well, we can like supplementary, just rapid fire some names as soon as.
Fair enough. I'm cool. I'm cool with that.
I'm having a bit of a snag, but actually, what I'll do here, folks, is take a second to remind everybody before we get into the final picks. We'll drag this out even further. So there's the first 10. Solid first 10 from both guys.
Absolutely. But Zodiac saying I get the Hell in a Cell rematch. Hassan saying he'll be here 100% for Monday Night Raw. Yeah, so obviously started off very much top of the card here. You've got both championships on Monday Night Raw. I'm establishing, I guess, a new. Do I bring out the Wing Eagle or do I just go with Big Goldie? Cody might look good with Big Goldie.
I don't know. That's I kind of want Roman to dissolve his 2 belts into Big Goldie. You can have the Eagle.
Oh, fair enough. Well, Cody will get his rocks off to the Winged Eagle, so that's fine.
Right.
And then you got the tag teams. I instantly just snatched up the women's roster.
You went quick on the hot and heavy on the, and I knew that. That was part of my overall brand strategy. Was I knew I was gonna come in with some NXT girls, and I knew I had a good feeling they'd still be there when I wanted them to be there. Right. So far so good.
JPC, so far no one has drafted the Miz. Maybe he'll sneak through as a supplemental pick here if we decide to, just start rattling off names of what do I hear now? 4 now, 5 now, 6, 6, 6. Yeah.
Now, out of this list, is there any what really stands out? Like, for me, I think you had a bit of a coup with Bray. And I think that, I mean, Cody is number one kind of makes sense right now. I can't really dispute that. So I like that.
I think your IC division really stands out to me to where you've got Shinsuke, LA Knight, you've got AJ, technically, if you want to go there, Dragunov, Imperium. So you've got very much a solid workhorse mid-card division. And I say that respectfully of like those are plenty of guys that would 100% fit challenging Roman, but you've got when Roman doesn't show up, you've got a stacked, title that you can throw it at the front end there.
Right. And then here's our next bunch minus the last pick. So it's interesting how this worked out. I mean, the back end gets a little more loose, as I think they would say, Nick.
Yeah, well, a little bit. It's more of it's padding out the back end of your roster here. It's on depth.
I definitely did that.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, you had to throw in Gigi and Nikita, then you had to make a trade on the back end. Yeah, I feel like respect to your women's division, I think a little bit towards the back end. It was a little bit more of, all right, who's left?
I mean, there were still options. Liv's out there. Shayna Baszler. Did you take Shayna? No.
No, I messed up. When I took Ronda, I didn't take them as a tag team.
Fair enough. But I mean, there. I guess Natty, Chelsea Green, Carmella. There's some options. I just wanted like Roxy is a temptation for my 20 spot.
Well, and even then, we've still got saying Bronson Reed, Gargano, Bliss, Mia Yim, all of that. Somebody mentioned the Miz. Like we could still sit there and rattle off another 10 picks or a little and go through, like I said, like a whole supplemental thing of like, got this and that or whatever, if we wanted to really keep this going. And just like how Zodiac says, of an AEW draft would be fun, and 100% of
we are going to do that
through with their alleged quote unquote brand split that they're going to do if they have a Saturday show. We will be here for a AEW draft, and that'll get really dicey of I'm taking Camarato. You're having to trade. You're trading draft picks not to draft people.
I think it's gonna be hard not to draft picks. We're gonna have to alter that rule, maybe, Nick.
Right.
When we start doing AEW, I take these 9 guys. They hang out together.
Yeah, I take AEW Dark, the whole roster,
the whole of it.
All of it.
I think I'm ready to go. So, folks, by all means, if you're watching right now, you're enjoying this, make sure you make sure you leave a comment below. But definitely let us know how you're feeling. Let us know what your picks would have been. Let us know if we're completely out to lunch. I'm curious. But we've had a lot of fun with this tonight. Nick, we'll get back into the last pick for both shows. It's been fun, sir. So I just added that's so funny. I just added somebody to the board that I missed just in case. But honestly, dude, there's 2 big beefy B's still on the board that I'm shocked the beefy B's are on the board.
Oh, pause.
And then there's, like I said, Roxy's a little bit intriguing. Everyone, Liv Morgan's a fan favorite, but I kind of want banger matches. Cameron Grimes is on this list where he's kind of an upstart. And I'm torn between 2 names. And do I want to go shock value or do I want to round out a faction?
My mind's telling me no, but my body keeps telling me yes.
See, I could take one of your beefy B's. Pause. Edge is off the list. Dude, I think you know what? It's so funny how this is going to work out, but I think I'm going to take the absolute biggest heel in the game. Oh shit, that's actually funny. I think I'm going to take one of the biggest heels in the entire game right now. I don't think there's anybody that gets a
Is he awesome?
No. Well, he thinks he's awesome. So does Martha Stewart.
Oh, Really?
Yeah, fuck it.
Dominic Mysterious. That is not anywhere near where I thought you were going. And that's
Story of my
kind of
life.
why I said what I said, because I didn't think you were going to go there. Wow. So you've got right now probably the biggest heat magnet in professional wrestling today of Dom.
But
Now, do you have Ronald as well?
I do not have Ronald. I think there's a restraining order between them at the moment. So I do not have Ronald, but I do have Damien, which is ironic because you were like, hey, can I take them as a... And I was like, well, you can't.
Yeah,
Backwards,
thanks.
and I end up with them. So it wasn't really my intent. I wanted Damian Priest on my roster, so that'll give a good little heater for Dominic. And like I said, there's not many people in wrestling getting as much heat as Dominic Mysterio right now. I got sing-alongs. I got fun. I need some people to get booed. Dom
But
gets
you don't
booed.
have mommy, so how do you do without having mommy there?
He'll be all right without his mommy. It's time to flock off, be a man.
You got to leave the nest there. You got to, venture out into the real world there.
And yeah, so that's my 20th pick, which I mean, I did it because I think your 20th pick is just so you can.
There's a reason.
This is self-serving.
You know it, and I know it.
Yeah,
but they'll soon know it. But who will be the new CEO of NBC Universal? Yes, I did see that. The most current CEO, I think.
I don't know if this is the right channel for that question.
Yeah, vitamins. Don't come here for financial advice, anything like that.
No, this might not be the best place for it. Nick
Dom denounces his heritage and joins the Bloodline. You've got Dom and Roman together. Excuse me.
There you go. Your pick is loaded into its alphabetical position.
Fair enough. Pause. Got some heat magnets on Raw, Dominic and Logan. Yeah, you need that Monday. You need that heat for 3 hours there.
Well, especially with the I got some really good baby faces, so I need somebody for them to beat up.
Well, see, I like Small Mark here saying you're top heavy, but I guess I'm better overall in his opinion.
I like to call myself fluffy, but top heavy.
He's a weeble wobble. He weebles and he wobbles, but he never falls down. Ray LWO with Zelina. I'm surprised. I didn't realize he was still on the board.
Who?
And I've taken Ronald Mysterious.
Ronald is on the board, but I had no interest in Mr. Ronald.
Yeah, I know. Fair enough. Well, because I ended up taking somebody who I might be around less than he is, but yeah. But so who do I take to round out the final official picks of our mock draft here? I don't know if we're staying around and doing any sort of supplemental or anything like that, but so what's the last pick here to round out the Friday Night SmackDown roster?
I'm happy that you took this pick, to be honest.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, yeah, you need to do it. You need to do it now because we've got the Dijackinator. Yes, of course, we have to have the Dijackinator. We need to save Friday Night SmackDown. Listen to me, John Connor. We've got to have Dijak on Friday Night SmackDown. I think very much how like you did a bit, and I think it's a bit more proven with guys like Ilya, etc., to where you could build off of.
Yeah.
Remember when Dominic was having fantastic matches with Keith Lee before he sat there and got involved with Retribution and all of that? We can build back that and just have him out there of, put that cookie down. Listen to me. Give me the championship now. 100%. So, again, a little bit of another big, beefy boy that I halfway backslid.
Another big dude. He can give you some good matches. I mean, I'm pretty sure you picked him just so you could do the impression, but
yeah, do it.
Let's be real. No, it's a good pick. He's a solid guy. You didn't have a ton of NXT presence on your board, so It's not bad.
Well, it's still surprising to see it out of us of who's the ones that got picked or got brought up, quote unquote, from NXT.
Yeah. Sorry, say that again at the end there.
I was saying out of who we picked of who was brought up from NXT was interesting and surprising, I feel.
I think so. And I just felt like, I mean, it's funny because I
Some
thought,
beef.
what's that?
I was reading a comment here of some beef.
Well, here's the thing, and we're going to kind of play around, but I was shocked that you didn't take Braun Breaker.
Fair enough.
That was the beefy boy with a B, and Bronson, the two big beefy.
Yeah, touche. I felt like I might have. You kind of. I don't know. I feel like you kind of get stuck with a certain way with him a little bit. I was like, you can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at.
Right.
So is that your first supplemental pick right there? Is that you're taking Braun Breaker off the board?
I'll take Braun Breaker off that board.
Fair enough. So then if we're gonna get into just bonus coverage here, so you're taking Braun. So then I guess I'll stay with who I thought you were really talking about and who I thought you might have taken there when we're talking about big beefy boys that start with the name B. And of course, I'm taking the beefiest of all the beefiest boys. I'm taking Bronson Reed. 100%. Gotta have me some Jonah.
So what we can do here, Nick, is we'll just rapid fire through the remainders, the ones that we didn't pick.
Right.
This is one that I should have taken. I really kind of kicked myself that I didn't do this, but I take the Creed brothers in 22.
Fair enough. That's not a bad shout as a tag team at all. But then I guess I'll come back around. Ooh, where do I want to go here? Oh, well, you got AJ. So I mean, if I might as well have the Good Brothers here. We'll just you can have that. That ain't even what I'm mad at. So well, we've got the Botch Club, we've got the Bloodline, we've got all the bees.
You got more bees.
Right.
It's funny. I was hesitating, but it was either going to be Dom or the Good Brothers to round out the OC. And I went Dom just because he's such a heat magnet right now. Speaking of heat magnets, I'm going to go this guy.
Grayson Waller. Okay.
Not bad. Up and coming.
So that's who you're taking. So if we're going into supplementals and everything like that, and I'm going to take a flyer here on if and when he comes back and everything like that, because when he does, it's going to fucking blow the goddamn roof off of it. I'm going to take, I hear voices in my head. They talk to me. 100%. If and when he does come back, that's going to fucking blow doors down.
I forgot I had Sheamus. That's good. I like that. Randy's a good pick. I mean, I think both of us admit that if he was hot, like active,
if he was still super active, if he wasn't out with a back injury, he would have been top 3 picks, top 4 picks, top 5.
I'm going to keep my love for NXT going, and I'm going to take Cameron Grimes, another workhorse.
You're going, so Monday Night Raw is going to the moon.
To the moon! The work rate is going to be high on my show.
Fair enough.
Someone's calling me an indie mark already tonight? Shit.
Well, I feel like if I take who we have left here on the table here, that it's going to just become down to a shootout here for the women.
It's going to be, yeah.
Right. So, do I have to take them because of how much I joke at them?
You kind of have to. I know what you're talking about now, yeah.
Right. So, fine. We'll get this over with. I guess, do I get Valhalla in addition because she's the DLC with them? I get the Hot Topic Raiders.
Yeah, we'll throw in Sarah.
Yeah, so I've got them just to have a good hearty har laugh at. So,
and then I'm gonna take Zoe Starks.
Fair enough. I'm gonna pause a quick second here of get through some of these of Monday Night Super Indie, AEW Monday Night Super Indie.
Super Indie. I got LA Knight. I got Imperium. I got Roman.
Hey. Would you rather be called Super Indie? Would you rather be getting compared to TK, or would you think you're fucking Vince McMahon over here with a big beefy boy slapping meat?
Right. That's funny. That's everyone instantly divides. They're like, that's Tony. We know what this is.
No one's Hunter here. No one's anybody else. You know. No.
But I mean, if the shoe fits, man. Like honestly, AJ Styles, Shinsuke, fucking like a who's who of former Ring of Honor presence.
Yeah, you very much have AW Monday Night Raw.
LA Knight counts in like the old TNA NWA
Monday
guys.
Night Dynamite with KJ White.
But then I got Nikita and Gigi. I'm pretty happy about it.
Yeah, you got the wagons. You got you got Twisted Steel and Sex Appeal.
Thank you.
Pause. What? So, well, I feel like I have to with this one because I feel like I should have kind of gotten this already. So, I'm gonna take Shayna Baszler.
Good one. You deserve that. I left that for you.
Yeah, I feel like a little bit of. I feel like that was one of those that was left on the cutting room floor of should have happened, coulda, shoulda, woulda, and for some reason didn't.
Comes around, my friend.
Right.
Shayna's a good shout.
We're getting down to the nitty gritty, unless we're going to start pulling off some extras, because I don't think anyone's had Boogs. No one still had the Miz.
Wow,
no one's got Ron Truth. Nobody.
Right. I'll take Piper. Good old Scots. We never took Nikki Cross tonight. Nobody.
No Ronald Mysterious.
No Ronald Mysterious.
No Bobby Roode.
Keep in mind, the WWE will be drafting 50 people in short succession. So. Yes, people are going to cut us up and be like, oh, you missed this and that. We only got 20.
Trust me, as I'm looking, I'm like, can I
trade my draft picks?
I will forfeit the rest of my draft picks for tonight, and you can have the next 3 women.
Right.
If I can have who I'm going to propose here, as I hit the wrong button here. But yeah, so we're down to the nitty gritty here. We're in the supplemental, so you can already let us know, folks, who you're picking for sides here, who you would have picked over who we picked, what you would have had as your first overall draft pick.
I want opinions. I want to know.
Yeah, who's your hidden gems that are still out there? All of
that. She on a docs list though. A talks list? Who?
What?
I don't. I context. I miss who that is.
Yeah,
buddy. Dude. That's right here. That is right here. I had fucking Indusure as a possibility, but it just not enough picks, not enough time.
Now you're good. Liv and Raquel. Well, like I said, I don't even know if both the women's tag titles are there, but you can have that. Not even what I'm mad at. I'll trade. I'll trade 3 picks and just give me one on the back end. So you got Dakota.
And then there's all the 3 left. We got
Liv and Alexa. So that's going to Monday Night. All going to Monday Night Raw. But so no Raquel, no. So you get, I guess, additionally, maybe add on Brucey bonus, whatever. But yeah, so you get those 3 women to round out your women's division.
And this man wants Indusure on.
Yeah, I traded it all for Indusure. Don't hinder the gender.
I got the Creed brothers. It was funny. I wrote them down, and the other one was Gallus, but I was like too soon. Not enough name. But I had them. Look, I got stars. I put little stars next to Gallus here.
Well, Indusure is very much red themed, so I mean, it would be fitting that they were on Monday Night Raw. But
true.
I picked even outside the graphics here, though. Of I'm taking Indusure with Don't Hinder the Gender and Viren.
The supplementary picks, folks.
The supplemental picks as we take the supplemental vitamins.
As we those were just the names that on the board that we did not take. So to quickly remind everybody, my team rounds out pretty nice. I got the Universal Undisputed, Never Beaten, Don't Touch Me, Tribal Chief, Head of the Table, Best Wrestler in the World. And now people are going to be like, he's not. No, Best Pro Wrestler in the World right now. Period. I follow it up with KO Sammy. Imperium, a future world champion in Gunther, a tag team to take on my tag team champions as well. Does that mean that somehow KO and Sammy end up aligned with Roman? I don't think so.
Well, no, then you've got 2 main event feuds that you could do. You got a bunch of one name. When dissension happens, you've got a lot of stories.
That's the hope here, right? Seth and Ilya. I mean, like I said, I picked Ilya high just because I wanted to make sure I had that matchup between Ilya and Gunther. Pete Dunne I picked a bit later because I think he fits into that mold. Seth and Ilya are going to burn the fucking house down. If they ever meet, sign me up, take my money. LA Knight, I mean,
you got him versus Gunther as well.
Yeah, that's true. LA Knight deserves better. I think LA Knight would be great to go after Roman as a baby face. Not necessarily beating him, but definitely challenging him, chasing him, get the moved. Then I got Shinsuke and Flair. Can't argue with those. Why? No Stone Cold on the list. I mean, Nick, your top 10 is pretty solid, man.
I was going to say, well, since we've got the, both championships going over to Monday Night Raw, so we've got to establish a new champion and everything. So we start off with Cody.
Cody's going to keep. Is he penciled in as the SmackDown's new world champion?
I would say so, or at the very least, we have some big kind of blow-off multi-man match. Maybe we do something like Elimination Chamber or something like that. We'd give a reason for the stipulation there to see who comes out as world champion, but then followed it up easily with the top women in WWE, in professional wrestling right now, I would say, with Rhea Ripley.
Then a ticket too.
Kind of backslid and kind of, snuck it under the table, had to negotiate some things after a trade, back into a trade.
Right.
Took the Usos in Solo at number 3, then had to make sure we got the US title. So the mid-card titles switch brands.
True.
And then it's just I stay throughout with the big beefy boys, and it's big time backs, and it's big things popping, no things stopping, up to something. Season never sleeps over here.
No, it's not bad. Profits are a good shout in there too. You got on the board with the tag team. I don't other than Bray is the coup of this one because
he's got the whole draft in his hands. He's got
Bray projected to go in my back 10.
Really? That's
just
the thing.
Because
I feel like how you took Ilya and how you felt like you need to get ahead of it is why I took Bray and felt like I need to get ahead of it.
That's good because I would have picked Bray within the next couple picks from where you picked him. If you got him at 7, I probably would have leaned towards taking him off the board. I think I just pushed him down because of the uncertainty. Look at this.
Right. And so we'll let y'all decide if you can draft us, whoever's left on the Monday night or on the WWE roster. You can draft us that in the comments and everything.
Hey.
We've got names like Omos. Well, he might have been a compensatory pick here with the Hurt Business later on, but we've got Booze, we got Miz, we've got Truth, we've got Elias, Corbin, Madcap, Emma, Tegan, the Complaint Department, me, Yim, all still available. So
there's
you can fantasy book the rest of you help us fill out our rosters with you fantasy draft us people.
There you go. Yeah, you can tell us where they go. I like that. And I mean, let's be real. That particular list, Mr. Mark, there's probably a reason why. Is there anyone on that list you would supplement somebody in? No, I don't think so. That's a tough one.
The Miz isn't a bad shout, but you'd have to do a lot.
Good question.
It's more of he fits better with you because you have Logan and you have Seth and that kind of vibe. I feel that fits a bit better.
Which brand sells more merch? This is a good question. Who are my big merch movers? Roman, KO, Sammy, probably.
Well, I like this.
Cody.
I got Bray and Cody right there. You got Roman.
Rhea's probably a good mover.
Yeah.
I don't. It's tight. Not so much with them. Bobby doesn't move shit. Bianca maybe a little bit.
Bonkers. So the women's tag titles.
I got Logan.
Important. Yeah. Well, we made them as important as they make them. So.
Yeah, I just don't. Again,
there's only so much we can do.
Yeah, and I think looking forward, I'd rather have a couple young talent moving up and taking places and competing at a bit of a higher level than Liv Morgan. Sorry, Raquel's good, but I'm sick of her.
You got that phenomenal one merch moving on Raw.
Yeah, I got some P1 there. I think Carmella will move a lot of merch.
I got voices in my head.
You got Randy and Riddle. That hurts me bad.
And I got Big Daddy Drew. We're selling them foam swords, my guy.
Those foam fucking swords. And you took the Viking Raiders later in the draft.
The Shields, I had to.
Yeah, you know what?
That was my punishment to then make the trade on the back end is you got to take the Viking Raiders and then make the trade.
Yeah, exactly. There's the deal. Back 20. I mean, the back 10.
Yeah, see, I got all the 420 merch.
Yeah, you got some merch movers. I think Logan moves a ton of shit for me in one direction or another.
I got Bronson Reed here too. I got all your sizes, all your needs from extra small to fucking 5X because we got them big beefy boys out here slapping meat paws.
I really thought you were gonna take Braun Breaker. I really did.
I danced with it. It never really popped towards the front here, so that's not a bad shot of a sneaky. I never really was on that page. I feel.
Was there anyone you thought? Well, Bray, I think would be the obvious one, that you thought I was going to go after, and you were like, no, not today.
Let me run through because I feel like. Well, honestly, there's a few of them. Like, I mean.
By the way, X is not a wrestler. I forfeited that pick.
Yeah, you forfeited the pack.
Who the fuck is X?
X-Pac. He picked
Xbox.
You got Axiom in that one. He's just moving still so slow. He's waiting for the rest of his name to fill out.
Oh, there you go.
But like even guys like honestly, a good chunk of it, especially what I did with the women's roster, a lot of my picks honestly were more preemptive and defensive than offensive.
Fair enough. Yeah, I think like you got out like I said, you kind of got out of the gate. Once you had a couple big name ladies under your belt, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go the other way and then circle back. So you definitely have a strong, like right now, strong women's division. It's better. It's definitely stronger than mine.
Well, like I said, it was a lot more defensive than offensive.
Right. But I mean, you got Bailey, Becky, fucking.
I got all the bees.
Belair.
I got both women's champions.
You got both women's champions. So I'm gonna get to have a women's tournament where Asuka wins it. Gets upset by Gigi in the wagon.
Wagon off.
Pause.
Well, so then I can run back. I can do Rhea versus. I could have a 4-way. I could have a women's elimination chamber. All of that, and it'd be fantastic. I feel.
Yeah, I mean, the only problem with your women's division is we've seen Bailey. We've seen Bailey and Becky a ton. We've seen Belair and Bailey a ton. We've seen Belair.
You haven't seen Belair and Rhea a ton.
Who?
Belair and Rhea.
I think that should line up.
That's the matchup. We unify the belts here.
Unify that belt, bro.
Right.
Absolutely. I like it. But
you can have the Beast versus Terminator big match. Yes, I can have the Beast Incarnate versus the Terminator. Yeah, do it. He just looks at Brock and goes, "What the fuck are you?" If it bleeds, we can kill it.
I'm almost as funny because a little bit of blowing the kayfabe here, but I had all those graphics lined up, and then when you sent me the message about 20, I was like, "Fuck!" I didn't even think. I'm like, that should have 100% been on the list just because.
Yeah, just too funny. Yeah,
the perfect 20 pick.
Right, Raw, both men champs and tag champs. Yeah, you got all the tag titles. So I'd have to come up with a new tag title.
I went after gold.
Split and divide here.
Mm-hmm. I went after the gold early, and that's where like right away 1, 2, 3, and the tag titles. I mean, that's awesome. And even if they lose it again, Sammy KO or gems, and then to come back with the Imperium, which I think has a lot of potential. The only thing that kind of hurt me was I took Roman without his friends. So
yeah, I got the and friends. And you wonder why you look outside and the government is there. What? Okie dokie. I could have OTs versus Brock. Well, that's the thing is I reunited the Hurt Business. I got, on this day. Some of those I think were a little bit of fan service of had to pad out on the back end here of that we're surprised we're still there. But got a modified new Hurt Business. You snuck it on me of I was literally going for Carmelo to be with that Hurt Business of okay, I don't worry about almost MVP, and then you turn around and took it the next pick. I was like, God damn.
That's who I thought you were taking in that spot was you were going to take Carmelo, and when you didn't, I was like, well, now is the time.
Well, yeah. Well, would you have thought to go the other way if I took Carmelo?
No, I wouldn't have gone the other way. I would have left Cedric.
Oh,
I had no interest. Like I never thought to like, oh wait, I can take. And again, because I guess we haven't seen Cedric and Shelton very much over the last little while. I just never thought to take them as a tag team. It was a bit of a nice kind of smooth slide in there.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
Otis versus Brock. There you go, buddy.
Yeah, Brock versus Otis.
I want to see him go to Suplex City. He just bounce.
Jordan, what up? Jax, you want some other shit? Yeah, but I think it was again. I will say I think you were a bit front loaded, bit top heavy, and then it was a little bit of like, all right, what can I get left?
Only with the women.
Fair enough.
I mean, like my men, like my pick. If you look at my sheet, it went. The only thing that switched was I got Seth later than I thought, and I mean, I didn't know Seth was still going to be there. I figured Cody was a goner the minute I took Roman, but I had like they went to plan: Roman, KO, Sammy, Gunther, which was a bit of a coup with the tag team. But yeah, I mean, I'm really happy with how it came out of the gate. I'm surprised at how, like, I mean, it's funny. I end up going like super indie. You kind of go super beefy.
Well, Seth's not a bad shout though to slide in late there, but
right.
I mean,
but I got the
potential of Edge versus Cross as well. Well, he says Braun versus Cross, but you've got Braun and I've got Cross. So.
Right. And I almost took the Viking Raiders just because I thought they'd be a good challenge for KO and Sammy.
You should have taken them.
I thought about it.
I'll trade you them.
Yeah, probably for Becky.
I'll trade you them for a 2024 draft pick.
Right. But I really want to see some of these matchups. But folks, that is the mock draft. That is the Wrasslin for Life Network draft. We will be here live for the Go Home show on Monday. We have 3 hours of Raw to cover. NXT's bumping on Tuesdays. Could be the last time we see some of the participants on NXT. Dynamite this week is lining up. We should be very intrigued by how that plays out. And then, of course, Thursday we're back. Friday doubleheader. We will be live for the draft on Friday. It's going to be a good time. It's going to be a lot of fun. And, of course, we'll be here for it. And then God knows what else we will be covering. Folks, nobody covers as much wrestling as we do.
And now you can see how our draft picks hold up against WWE's actual draft picks.
That's very valid. We might have to come back and do like a post show and compare some notes and
recap and see how close we got and everything do comparisons of like mock draft, actual draft.
Right. Well, I want to see where that, and I also kind of want to, we let everybody pick and poke fun at our picks. We want to pick and poke at fun at somebody's picks.
I just like to pick and poke fun at everybody. Pause.
That's how we do.
I'm a smart ass. Oop. We got Monday Night Raw tomorrow night. What? I need a cup of whiskey. What? Vodka. What? I had hamburgers with hot dogs. What?
Right.
Sounds like you keep needing some whiskey and some vodka there, my guy. Maybe simmer down there, Captain Florida. Okay, now you guys need GMS. Explain.
The mock draft was awesome. Thank you, Christopher. That's about it. I mean, we're good. It's a Sunday night.
Xavier Woods, New Day, surprising free agents. Well, I mean,
where do you want to put them? Yeah, that's the tough spot, right?
Well, I feel like if a certain person wasn't out on the sidelines there, Wrestling for Life Network universe, don't you dare be sour. I think that might have changed up a few things.
You appreciate it, C Money. Thank you. Masha versus Sawyer, who won? Masha won. She's on a collision course with our buddy Blake Christian.
Fair enough. Well, very much thank you. 100% C Money. Yes, smile mark. Now we need GMs. So we need to pick our GMs and commentary teams.
We are the GMs. That's how this rolls.
Owner. Head of creative in the weeds.
Don't
need no authority figure, no commentary table. I'll get down to pick referees up in this.
Right. Commentary for me. I mean, can I steal from not AEW, from like Ring of Honor and everywhere? I mean, everyone talks about Mauro coming back. As far as what they have now, as long as I'd take Corey Graves 100%. I'll even take Corey Graves and Mike Cole if I had to, but it's a hodgepodge. They need some fresh blood.
So you doing 2-man or 3-man?
2-man?
2-man? Who's your 2-man?
Based on who's there, yeah, I can't go Pat and Corey. There's no lead. Can Corey lead? He kind of leads with.
I'm letting you have
Pat.
this,
So you can take Pat and Cole.
No.
Can I take Corey and Booker T?
You pick your 2 or 3, and I'll pick my 2 or 3.
Yeah. I want Eric Riccaboni on Mike.
You want Ian Riccaboni? Are you going to take Jack Tunney?
Jack Tunney.
What's his name there? That was the old NFL player. Like, what's the weight of this guy? He looks like a tax man.
Right.
Simone, I know who you're talking about because you watch OSW like I do. But so, Art Modell.
All right, who are you taking?
No, you go first. Or you're gonna let me take first?
Yeah, go ahead. Who do you got?
I'm taking 3-man. If we're drafting out of anybody,
yeah,
out of available.
Mm-hmm.
I'm doing Nigel, Morrow, and Pat. That's my 3.
Oh, okay. So you did go to Ring of Honor. Okay. So yeah, then I take Eric and Corey. I'm good with that. Riccaboni and Corey Graves.
Ian. Yeah.
Ian, what'd I say?
Eric, not Bischoff. Riccaboni. No,
Ian. Oh, Riccaboni.
Yeah, that's fine. That's not a bad shout either. Yeah, I'll go 3-man. Yeah.
And I mean, if I had to take a guy that is kind of
Don West, Vic Joseph, you don't want no Chucky Dicky Quack Quack. Art O'Donnell, there we go. Thank you. Yes, Art O'Donnell.
There you go. Vic
Joseph. I want to show that because folks, go do yourself a favor tonight after this and look up Art O'Donnell. Art O'Donnell on WWE commentary. It's the most hilarious thing ever.
But with all that being said, there you go. Wait, Zodiac threw up Dirty Dutch. No, that's fun. I think we both got good shows. There's 9 votes on the chart right now. Nick's out to a lead. So 9 of you in here, or at least 6 of you in here. Fuck you.
I don't even know what's happening. I'm getting charged for things I didn't know was involved in.
Yeah. So right now, Nick's in the lead. SmackDown out to a great start with the first 10 votes. But other than that, folks, that is your chart. That is our game. This was a good one. We're going to be back and do it for real in a couple days. Like, subscribe, check out all our social media. Go check out everything else we're doing. And don't be a stranger. Like, share, subscribe, be a friend, tell a friend. We are the alternative commentary to everything out there, folks. If they call it a watch party or a watch along or live reaction, whatever they call it, it's more fun here. Thank you. Nick, you are code of honor.
No, I have to turn this way. I have to remember. I do this way. Am I doing it right?
But that was a lot of fun, my friend.
Yeah. I gotta shake the notebook at you here. Shake the prompts here.
But yeah, folks. I mean, Nick's got a big beefy show. I got a super indie. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah. It was fun. It was very fun to actually get to where it's point counterpoint of we're kind of. Competition always is fun.
That's it, buddy. Other than that, I'm good.
Our shit is real. Our shit is raw. Our shit is authentic. When you're talking about that wrestling, you better put that 4 life with it.
See you on the flip side.
Fucked you up.
See you on the flip side, folks. We're back for Raw tomorrow. Good night.